awesome.
What did I not updated here either? Fine. There. Good. There. Fighting with all the technology today. Alrighty. That's good, that's ready. Y'all are on this map and at this view. Good. Now, out in the hallway, this group is recovering from an earthquake that just rumbled through the building.
Oh to nose, let's keep moving and somebody heal me, you bastards, is probably Niblin's reaction to all this.
Yeah, he has taken a beating, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got the shit kicked out of him today. It's not been a good day for him.
Mm-hmm. Ashland's 40 down, Nimblin's 75 or so down. Ollie is 80 down. This was throwing fireball?
Okay, that wasn't for me. Alright, fair enough.
Oh, lay on hands, that's what that is. A healing spell rolls 8d6. That must be a fireball.
I will heal you with flame. Ah.
No, you've made a mistake.
That should
I'm
be
not
a
immune to
thing.
fire. Niblin could use more. He's at like half.
Yeah, I'll throw 2 more and throw 1 more at each of them.
Oh. Just tell me which is which.
Top one is Nimblin.
Alright. Niblin's healthy enough. He now firmly believes that you're fucking with the switches to start the automatic meltdown collapse system, but you know.
No, that only happened 1 time.
None time that I know of.
Alright, so if I remember right, this group was going to finish their circumnavigation of the temple.
Yep.
That was the plan.
Wouldn't have. Movement is unlocked.
Yeah, alright, so I'll grab. Can you give me control of Aishan just so I can move her around?
Nope, great. You do have ownership of Aisland.
Well, I don't have the magical ability to move her, so I don't know what's going on. I can move Niblin.
Magical indeed.
Right now.
Okay, there it goes. Alright, I got her.
Had to remove and then add you again.
How weird.
You must have been holding it at the time.
Plausible. Long hallway and open doors. Sweet.
Yes, you guys did leave this door open as you passed by. You closed this, but then you opened this again.
Alright, if it's open.
It is open.
Huh. More of these glass things. This is fun.
Niblin grunts. Remember last time, remember last time, remember last time.
Let's ram it.
God damn it. I've had goldfishes with more memory.
Do 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 do.
Loot!
You come around this corner, and you see a pile of some scattered bags, some miscellaneous old corroded coins, but they're all spread out like this pile's been ransacked. There's nothing here anymore.
Thieves!
Yeah, how dare they thieve this place before we can thieve it?
That's what I was saying.
Ashlyn rolls her eyes.
Clearly we have fucking dibs. Well,
Yeah, you heard it, Sappy. I called dibs when he came in here.
let's get out of here.
Right. At this point, what I need is for those who can to make knowledge history and or knowledge religion checks.
I know Aishin can do those. Pretty sure that...
Pick one.
She has the same knowledge for no matter what it is, unless it's like Arcana, which isn't usually high. So, what were my choices? Was Planes anywhere in there?
No, history and religion.
Let's see. Both 26 respectively, so I'll just roll her
She has
up.
Arcana, Nature, and Planes.
Let's go with history. She seems more historic than religious.
Lysi, Crystal, and B do not have ranks in them. Okay.
Alrighty. So Aishlin, who's been casually trying to figure out what all these dioramas in the hallways depicted. Remember in the rest of this maze that you've seen lots of dioramas of the events of and events immediately after various creation myths. And while no two religions' creation myths really agree, a lot of the commonalities have all been depicted in these carvings and dioramas. In this hallway and further in, there's a very different set of scenes. They're not depicting creation myths. They're depicting an unfamiliar war among the gods. There aren't any scenes clearly showing what they're fighting over, but it seems to be a dispute over some object. It's repeatedly shown as just a symbol, a rounded hourglass with a vertical line through it. And the war is not divided across any classical holy-unholy boundaries. Urgathoa is clearly seen fighting alongside Dobral and Caden Kalian, among several other unlikely pairings, and all against Arodin, Abadar, and Pharasma. The dioramas in these halls, they all have two things in common, even though the exact events vary wildly. It is always Arodin, Abadar, and Pharasma seen defending that thing or place shown by the rounded hourglass shape, and that there's only one of the gods believed to be involved in the creation of Galarian that you don't see anywhere. In fact, you didn't even see him back in the creation myth always, now that you come to think of it. You have not seen Gozra depicted anywhere.
Okay, real quick, no one's religion. Gozra is the god of nature, yes, but she's just trying to get, like, the fuck is this? Like, where has this been said, if anywhere?
It hasn't.
Rovagog is an ancient evil that's been sealed away.
Like, is there any reference to this in any religion she's ever come across? Any kind of, like, why would these three gods ever work together and for any reason at all? And why would Gozra never be mentioned? He's kind of important.
Yeah,
he has a pretty important fucking portfolio, you know?
It wasn't Rovagug, it was Urgathoa.
Vergatoa. I don't think I know that one, actually. My familiarity with the Pathfinder system. Religion.
Urgathoa is the goddess of physical excess, disease, and the undead.
Right.
Dobral,
So that's pretty fucking bad.
Dobral is the brother of Shelem, who is these days known as Zon-Kuthon.
Zonkuthon, the guy of torture, yeah. But this is depicting him before then, so...
Yes, Dobral was a deity with the portfolio
Yeah,
of
I remember
beauty,
Dubral's
love, and the
thing.
arts. Yes.
Yeah, he was the son of a wolf thing, and yeah.
However, he abandoned Galarian at some point, and when he returned, he was only the
batshit
malevolent
crazy.
soul of Zon Kuthon. And Caden Kalian being, what's the actual description for him again? The lucky drunk, or the accidental god.
So we have the accidental god, Lucky Drunk, fine. That's a little weird, working with her. I mean, working with pre-Zon Kuthon, Zakuthon. That's fine, that makes some sense. But what is the Queen of Lust doing in this little tribe? That part's weirded me out.
There is another thing that should be weirding you out. Aroden is dead.
Like Aroden, the god of accidental drunkenness.
No. Aroden, not Caden Kalian.
Arodenism, like, which damn one was Aroden? It wasn't her. That would mean that's the Lust Queen, right?
Aroden, Abadar, and Pharasma were all seen defending this object. Aroden was supposedly an Atlanti human who raised the Starstone from the bottom of the inner sea and became a living god.
And then got killed by some situation or died, no one knows why, and stuff.
Correct.
Well, this could easily have happened before then. I mean, he obviously had a history before disappearing the Starstone. That would make this incredibly old. Like, incredibly, incredibly old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Age of Myth, Eurystheus, you know, come hither, God among gods level of old. But, and they're working together to defend whatever this is against.
Basically everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
is Odysseus in this? Actually, that is important to see whether or not how old this is. Is Odysseus among these?
There are... no.
He's not? Alright, if he's not among them, either A, whoever carved this is dumb, or B, this is after he's died. So this is taking place after Odysseus' fall, but before the Starstone.
Remember, Odysseus is not a creation god of Galarian. He came
No, he's not. Yeah, that's true. Well, not that much later. He came before the Starstone race, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if you recall, within here is the font of life according to the inscription, and the goddess of the undead, and the goddess who abhors undead, and a whole bunch of other gods that have to do with death and undeath are all defending something. I think you can work out what it is from that.
So this is the original source of all dead? I mean, original source of all life, fine, but maybe they're trying to corrupt it and create immortals? Whether we're trying to become immortal, that's a thought. Maybe this is where they got their immortality. That's why they're gods. I mean, give someone enough time.
If I wanted to.
Give someone enough time, and they'll become powerful enough to be considered a god. I don't know. This is all just conjecture. We don't know. We're going off whole fuck-off carvings that are already inaccurate as all balls all over the place. So, press onwards.
I just need to reach level 30.
That's all.
Yeah, have fun doing that. I'll see you in never. You'll be killed by some sort of, like, half-beholder demon dragon thing.
Mythic level 10, here I come.
If nothing explodes, we just keep going.
Oh, nothing's exploding.
I mean, none of us have a perception. I mean, I guess the whale lady could take perception checks to look for traps, but she'd have to do it like every goddamn 10 feet. I'm old enough not doing that crap.
Meanwhile, just a minute or two ago, Berg, Greg,
My head
you two have just angered a hall full of spikes, and you've taken some falling shards of stone from the ceiling from the earthquake that Varg set off.
That was painful. Hold on. I need to respond to that. Clearly, you have not played D&D long enough to know that loot is the most important thing in the history of the universe. Besides, Varg has a plan.
Of course he
So,
does.
you know, and in the same way he always has had his plan.
Right, so what we do is we strap a cannon to my stomach.
Not quite that level of lack.
Then I
He
can
lacks
roar
intelligence, not
cannonballs.
wisdom.
Why don't you just build a cannon into your mouth so when you roar, you shoot cannonballs at people?
Again, he has low intelligence, not low wisdom. He knows that would hurt like a bitch. Every time he did it. It is a really good idea, though. Oh, I need to look some
Cannon that
crap
shoots
up.
bees, or a cannon that shoots dogs that shoot bees.
It's kind of being an asshole, but this entire place has been an asshole to me, so... Fuck this entire situation with a pencil. I just need to find which one it is. There's quite a lot of choices on my list, so give me a second. One of these damn things can do it. Okay, I'm basically just looking to summon a genie or some equivalent when nature's at. Something that can turn into, what's it called? Not incorporeal, like dust form or whatever. The vampire thing where you're invincible, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there in that form, pick up the shit, turn back in that form, and bring it back. I swear it's on this list somewhere, but it's like a zillion fucking things, so I'm like, yeah.
Let's see here. SRD. Mist form.
I mean, it's things like the Amptispinaria. The name of god is Amptispinaria. Apparently it's a giant snake. Alright, cool. Varg is just kind of staring and thinking in that slow, grindy way that you might expect of a stone giant. Or just, you know, a hill. An unusually intelligent hill. I mean, I just summoned an ooze, but that's not on the list for some retarded reason, so whatever.
Well, it's not a nature's ally, it's an aberration.
I say there are plenty of allies. They're stupid enough to be taken advantage of.
I'm not seeing anything that will do what you're asking for.
Something along the annoying side.
The only elementals that might do are not ones that you can summon.
It just says elemental elder. I can summon any elemental I like. As long as it's under the elemental, like.
You can summon elementals that have age-based variants.
Sure enough. So that does include gravity, by the way, just to be really retarded about things. Because they have age-based variants. It's
Summon
stupid.
an acid elemental and melt all the spice.
That's a thought. I'm thinking about it. Let's see. It's that or magma to try and melt it. I can summon negative and positive. I can summon psionic just to be really a dick about things.
Scion elemental.
Yeah, why not? He knows what psionics are, technically. In the same way that a man knows about the sun. Yeah, it exists.
As far as he's concerned, they're bullshit elementals. But carry on.
Yeah, elementals of nonsense. Go. I am looking at the Scion elemental, just trying to figure out what the fuck it's supposed to do.
Yeah, don't try to summon a bullshit elemental though. That won't help.
Yeah, I know. God, this thing has a lot of at-will powers. Body equilibrium, brain lock, concussion blast, hexasonic, distract, clairvoyant sense, control light, control sound, and plasmic form. That looks interesting. So many fucking powers, I don't even know what the hell they do.
Don't start looking them up.
I know, I'm just thinking. I have the right to take my time, mister. You know, it's probably something he comes to the conclusion first, before anything else. It's funny, I just don't see it on the list is my problem. Okay, this is hilarious. I'm just gonna try it. Varg will try and summon a greater gravity elemental. So let's see, what's that under? Greater. Seventh. Alright, fair enough. 7. I'm not really gonna use a treant in this scenario. Come to me, the power of gravity.
Gravity elemental?
Greater?
Greater?
Let's put a black hole. Yeah, greater. Let's put a black hole, so, or something. They are huge, if you're curious. So he fits, but, you know, not well.
One moment.
Just there.
And one of them?
Yeah, just one. I had sacrifice the 7th level spell, which is the minimum, so just the one.
The hallway grows dark across from you.
Assuming that's it. Well, go please kick the shit out of, because you said they were spears that jab out. I want this thing to test how far those things jab out. Basically trying to see the limit of how far they can poke things. So go do that.
Just a second.
Like with your hand, not with your face,
Yes,
you know?
yes. I'm just making sure I understand its abilities.
Apparently it's immune to any and all missile weapons regardless, so that's something. I know these aren't missile weapons technically, so. Just a pain because I could have just fucking fickle winded through this crap, but no.
Yeah, it's not an arrow or dart corridor. It's a spears corridor. Okay. It gets about this far down the hallway.
No. And then the spears try and.
And then it starts getting jabbed at max range by this first rank of spears.
So that looks to be like a 25. Yeah, they have like a 25-foot reach then. It's a long ass reach. All right, I'd like it to time it to where, because it pops out. Like, does it have a wood shaft or a metal shaft? Like, what is connecting it to the wall?
It seems to be all one material, the spear.
And it's really hard, so I need something that can bust right through that.
It looks like metal from this distance, but you haven't gotten that. Greg got close enough to smash the heads off of a couple of them, but you know he wasn't exactly trying to examine them and determine their metallurgical properties.
Well, that's fine. I'm not that concerned. I just need to measure something. All right. I want to attempt to close off. Hold on. That whole line of them with a stone wall. I have enough distance to do it. I just need to check the thickness. It's like, yeah, it's weird. Okay, we got 5 foot square per level. Level 18, so 18 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What spell is this?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I should be able to close off a lot of them, or at least this lot. That is a stone wall spell, like just literally stone wall. Wall of stone, whatever. I'm trying to completely cut off their ability to shoot, or at least for a little while. I mean, they'll probably punch right the fuck through it, but while they're punching that, I'm gonna have Greg run over and start smashing them, because I don't think they can aim at 2 things at once.
One moment.
Or preferably they're gonna both fire at one another and destroy each other. That would be fucking hilarious, but you know, can't guarantee it.
Okay, so you wanted to lay it out.
Because I'm assuming like this one's fucking that one's probably fucking broken, so I won't. Greg ran over and beat the shit out of this.
Yeah, the 2 broken ones are already gone.
Oh, alright, they're already gone. Okay, so it's just... Alright, fair enough. In that case, I do want to cut off, you know, like, the back upper ones. I've got 18 squares to work with, so go from there. So, like, here, thereabouts.
Stone is 4 inches thick, comprised of 5 foot square per level. That's 80 foot. In order to cover all of them, you would need 110 feet of wall.
I'm not trying to cover, like, I'm just trying to cover the northern half, not like cover them, just put a wall in front of them, if you see what I'm saying here.
I know. Measure it again. It's 110 feet to cover them all up.
Yeah, 5 times 18 is something.
Is 90.
I don't have to cover the whole of them, just, like I said, start from the back and see how far forward you can get.
Alright. Cover all but the nearest one.
That's fine.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm trying to see how they react to having a wall put in front of them. Like, are they going to just attack the wall? Are they going to stare at it awkwardly? Are they based on, like, sight? Is it a magical trigger? And you'll be fine. This is Varg trying to outsmart something. It takes a while. A long, long while.
Yes, it takes Varg a while to outthink an inanimate lump of stone.
Well, yeah. What were you expecting?
Well, to be fair, these aren't exactly inanimate.
They shoot out. They're not like barbs, like on sticks of metal.
They twisted in the walls in order to point at you once you tried to get past them by breaking them off.
No, they did that as well, whatever. Right, so, do they react to the stone wall at all?
You hear crashing and banging against the wall.
Alright, that's what I needed to hear. Greg, get in there.
That whole hallway is the mouth of a giant golem. Run.
I want him to just start not that one, other side, moron. There you go. Because I want him to start working his way through these while they're busy smacking at a wall. Just take your hammer, rage, and break every single one. It only takes you like 1 shot to do it, so...
Okay.
Every turn, bang.
No, the 2 that you smashed are already gone. What you're looking
And I
at
want the
is
gravity elemental... I want the gravity elemental to radiant action. If that wall collapses, if like Greg kicks halfway and the wall collapses, I want that gravity elemental to play like shield wall essentially. And I'll have radiant action to summon another one to do the same damn thing. Like I can ready it to slap itself on top of where the last one died. So they're there to play keep away. That's what we're gonna do.
Sorry, you want the gravity elemental to do what?
I'm imagining Greg is probably he can destroy one around. We pretty much established that. Well, you can roll a 1, so you do have technically roll Greg, but he can destroy these things in a full attack like instantly because he can just rage and ignore all their hardness.
Yes.
So, but what I worry about is that while he can get through these at a good pace, I don't think the wall's going to hold long enough for him to get through all of them. So if he gets like say halfway there or whatever, point is if the wall collapses and the ones on the other side start firing at him, I want this gravity elemental to immediately rush forward and take those hits. And if the gravity elemental falls, I want Varg to summon another one right where the last one was to continue taking those hits so we can get Greg out of there in one piece.
Despite the fact I've drawn this wall 5 feet away from the corridor wall, there is not enough room on this side of your wall for Greg to fit.
Really? They like make the stone on top of them?
Spikes about this long.
Why don't you just put another wall along here, then run through, grab the loot, and run back? Just
Trying to remember why not.
bypass all this bullshit.
Fair enough, I do that. Where the hell did I put it? Okay, for some reason I have Stone Tell and not Stone Wall written down, and I can't figure out why.
Stone Tell?
Yeah, I think that's a druid spell. I don't know why it's prepared. I can't remember why it put Stone Tell and not Stone Wall. Any thoughts on that?
Not a clue. Never heard of the spell Stone Tell.
Well, I'm gonna say it's Stone the fuck Wall then, because I don't even know where the hell I pulled that from.
Let's see. You gain the ability to speak with stones, which relate to you, who or what has touched them, as well as revealing what is covered or concealed behind or under them.
Okay, why would I take that? Am I gonna ask the wall how his day went?
On 2 occasions before now, you have.
Yeah, you've done that before.
Really?
Yes.
What the hell was I on then for this? I was building my character.
You asked the stone who put that statue there and why is it talking to me.
I remember that. I remember making this list specifically to demolish buildings, not ask buildings what they're doing. We have a new plan, Greg. You're just going to run through those 2 black lines, which are stone walls, grab the treasure, and run back as fast as possible, and I'm going to send the gravity elemental to do the same thing. I can control the fucker. Because Greg is really, really fast. Really fast. Hold on. Does absorb toxicity work on other people? Like, I know I can put it on myself, but... nope, only works on me. Alright,
Or I can throw in my super cool dice roller if he wants it.
Greg, run down, grab shinies, run back. Grab the elemental, do the same thing. Like in the chat, you click into the chat, then you click the up arrow, and it will cycle through.
Anyways.
I can't move the gravity elemental.
No, he's not getting that. No, he's not automatically getting that far.
Gravity elemental, do the same thing. Ooh, charge. Play out to justice.
So you want it running alongside him and trying to take blows for him?
Yep.
Okay. That will intercept these 2. It will not intercept this one.
That's fine.
Right. A moment.
Can't do anything about that one. Good luck.
Greg, this is the spear's attack on you.
Dodge it. You do get your plus something bonus against traps. I don't remember how much you get.
I believe it was a +5 or +4.
Every little bit helps, you know.
Nope, that's what I'm going to say.
And there are some rage stuff that relates to that. So
either way, the hit exceeded his AC by 12.
so unless you got a rage power that really boosts your AC or something, or lets you ignore a shot or some combination of the above.
Anyways, the attack is... where is it? I lost it, that's okay. The impact of the spear is not what worries us.
Yeah, it's the poison.
It's the poison. Rick, fort save.
Wow, that is the shittiest damage. Okay, I think my wall is fine for a bit. Oh, please roll high, please roll high, please roll high. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, thank goodness. That's a man's roll right there. Freaking barbarian bitches.
Yep. You are fine for the moment. Go ahead.
Sprint, you fool, sprint. Sprint like you've never sprinted before to the treasure and back. Eh, look. He's got DR nothing.
Alright, you may go ahead and move up another 50 foot. And the gravity elemental, let me check here.
It's immune to the poison, so it's just going to tank these things. So I do it 5 damage, and its DR is 10. So, honestly, I could have probably just sent the gravity elemental and just walk through this. I didn't know how much damage they did. But hey, risking your friend's life is what this is all about.
Yeah, there's only one flawed assumption in there.
Hmm. I would like to know this flawed assumption.
Yeah, the flawed assumption is that there's only one poison on these spheres.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're fucking, like, custom... this is... Oh, wait, these elementals, you mean to all poison. I don't know what you're on. Well, maybe there's a poison that gets around that. I don't know.
No, correct.
Yeah, 50 foot back.
You spent your full round of movement to get up to there. That was simply the point where the sphere attacked you. Check. Yeah. This place was meant to try and hold out a wide variety of different peoples. That it should not work against elementals would be absolutely redonkulous.
Hey, I'm into poisons. What do you want out of me?
Yeah. So, the elemental saves.
If the shit were reversed, you'd be walking through it and laughing at our cleverness. Apparently, he has a good save. Pretty much as best he's gonna get.
Okay, your elemental has been feeble-minded. It collapses on the floor and begins dissolving. Because it can't hold itself together anymore.
That's fine, I got one where that came from. I'll summon smaller versions of them.
Okay, now I need to do a couple rolls here.
Oh, I get a turn, don't I? Oh, you're doing the damage on the wall. That's fine, I'm still gonna summon something, though. Let's see, what is the puniest but most annoying elemental possible? Sure, let's go with a small elemental, second level. At this point, it's not the damage I worry about anymore. I'm going to ready my action. No, wait, it's a full round to cast, so I can't. Never mind. In that case, I'm not using this anytime soon. I'm not going to use this anytime soon.
Okay.
Small gravity. Just to slap it there and deliberately... actually, make that there. Like, just where the wall is.
Sorry,
so.
I couldn't see where your marker was.
Yeah. So it's not quite...
I still cannot see any markers.
Really?
Yes. Not seeing any.
I have no idea how to point it out other than taking guard. Alright, give me a second. Right there. Essentially. It's a small version, so I just basically want it behind the wall here-ish. Like Varg's upper right corner here-ish.
Yep.
Small void elemental. Or gravity, I'm sorry. 1 over. So I want it behind the wall, because it's going to get shot on its turn, or like as soon as it arrives, unless I put it by the wall.
You can summon it here, and it can hurl itself onto the spike next to it. You can't summon it already impaled on the spear. When I put them on the map at this size, I meant it.
No, I mean, it'll fire whether it has someone impaled in it or not, yes? It doesn't seem to care about that. So I was going to put it behind the wall, like 1 square over. So Greco... Not that kind of behind the wall, the other kind behind the wall. There you go. So when Greg runs, like goes to run past, I'll have the Guardian Elementals ready to action to just literally leap in front of him and take the bullet for him.
Alrighty.
Because the danger here is not my fucking summoned minions, it's Greg. That's the danger. I want this thing to take the bullet for him so we can grab the treasure and come back.
Gotcha. Greg, you're running down the hallway, and you can hear the spears desperately throwing themselves against the wall in fury, and you can see cracks starting to form in the wall.
Sprint faster.
It is your turn again.
Go, Greg. Go, Greg. Go, Greg. Hey, you should have 100-foot of movement to work with, so you can get to the treasure.
Yeah,
So
take a double move.
And the Gravity Elemental leaps in front of the spike. No! The guard, Greg.
Yep.
No.
Elemental leaps out. Gravity Elemental. Which one is the small one that you've used?
Small is just defined as small, so...
I see it.
Yeah. Like, they go by, like, small... They start off at size, and they go to, like, greater and elder for some retarded reason. I think it's just because their size doesn't change at that point. It's like they stop getting big.
Yeah, it needed a 20 to pass that. It gets speared clean through and disperses in a puff of black.
That's fine, I'm just throwing summons at this point, just guard his ass!
Alright, Rick, you have arrived in a pile of stuff. How long are you going to spend searching it?
Actually, you know what, you can probably take your time, because... Let me say something.
Is that so?
Once the wall's gone, I don't think it can hit him. Don't know, point taken. But assuming it can't, I could do a summons run, which is summon a thing, he moves up, it takes the... Oh shit, it's moved. Okay, never mind, grab what's valuable and get the shit out of there. Like, grab the biggest and shiniest thing, roll a crappy appraise check or something.
Well, yeah, a appraise or perception to figure out what here might actually be worth something, or what might actually be useful. And the quality of that roll dictates the quality of what you will be able to scoop up into your arms on your next turn.
Personal suggestion, if it's a weapon or armor or cloak, grab that, because actual coin usually isn't worth the time.
And yes, the walls. While you're studying the pile of treasure, the north wall collapses. Bard, your turn.
Ah, goodness. Technically, I could just summon something to start getting shot at a lot. I wished my the immune to poison thing would have worked, because that would have solved this problem dandily. I don't know what besides an elemental can't be poisoned other than like a giant acid elemental. I would argue that can't be poisoned. I don't care what mythic.
It was not poison.
Oh,
it was not what you would call poison.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. Then, I suppose. Honestly, the gravity elemental is probably the best one for this crap, unless I want to, like, somehow melt these things, and that's going to be bloody impossible. Oh, yeah, that's right up. I did not think I'd be blowing my spells on this, but I don't really have a choice. Yeah, it's really the only one that can do anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sucks, unless... It's a thought. Right? I mean, like I said, I have a long list of things, but I am gonna... I only got 2 more to look at.
There should be a wall elemental.
They really should, yeah. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna summon a positive energy elemental, because it can heal Greg when it dies. And when it's alive, so what the hell, why not? You know, I don't know if it matters about the size. It needs to be at least large for positive channel. How about the Death Rose thing? No, Death Rose. 1d8 per 2 hit dice. So, I don't know, what's nice? Medium size.
Huge has 10 hit dice.
Alright, because they're not going to be able to... Even the highest level one doesn't have a good enough save to deal with the shit that's being on these things. So I'm just going to hope they're immune to it, for the most part, and throw a large one out because that protects more of an area, so that would be a 5th level. I'm not going to do anything else in my spells. Not going to need that one. Alrighty. I want me a positive energy elemental. Blocking off 2 of those. Actually, I want to, if I can, squeeze it between the 2 bastards so they shoot each other, but that's impossible.
I do not have positive energy, so I'm just going to...
Use wind. Wind is close enough.
Yeah, I don't have a wind elemental. Well, hold on, no, wait, I do have a... I do have an air... Yes, I have an air elemental, but
yeah, it's a girly one, whatever.
Yeah. Which size?
Large. So
you know, a swarm of positive energy elementals would be pretty hard to kill.
It would be really fucking hard to kill. I can't summon swarms, though, apparently. That's not a thing I can do. I mean, I can use my staff, I think. But
I just meant if you get like 5 or 6 of them together.
No.
And where did you want it?
God damn it, I can't do that. Actually, I just... Oh, okay. Give me control over it so I can slap it.
Given.
Ah! The first thing I'm going to have that thing do is, well, do something with Greg. Something not naughty. No, that's not going to help. And positive energy. Wow, this thing is fucking amazing. I should summon more of them if we had like a dedicated healer, because goddamn. It maximizes all healing powers that use positive energy. I mean,
That's why I say you get 5 or 6 of them together in a group, they'd be really hard to kill. Because it maximizes their own spell-like effects.
I found my new favorite summon, guys.
Yeah.
Thing is broke.
Yeah, but it also heals any positive energy-based creature it attacks. So.
Well, it's not there for offense. Seriously, this is like a walking cleric. I mean, it can slam its friends. Alright, I'm gonna have this thing use positive energy channeling before it dies.
It appears and immediately starts...
Getting shot at?
Drooling, because it gets poked twice and is now at int 1.
It'll stay there, though, right? I mean, this isn't like the gravity; it'll just fall apart. This one will stay put.
For the moment.
I can make a conga line of these things, you know. It'd be stupid, but whatever.
Do you have a move action?
Me? No, I'm just gonna stand where I am. I'm good.
Greg, you may grab one item among the items that I am about to list off to you, or you can pick up one armful of jewels. The items that you see here are a metal shield, a leather shield, and a small crossbow, like sized for someone 3 to 4 feet tall.
And a cardboard box. Anything could be inside it.
I suggest the metal shield, but the hide shield seems interesting. I've never heard of a shield made of hide before. Whichever one Greg would, assume is the most valuable, I guess. Honestly, in Greg's situation, I'd pick up the shield and use it.
I mean, the jewels could be anything, but the box could... I mean, the jewels are jewels, but the box could be anything. There could even be jewels in it.
Of the opinion, never take the unknown, because it's always not as good as you think it's going to be. If Greg would do that, these two at least, if Greg thinks he can pull it off, sure. I don't know if they can, to be honest. Maybe they, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to me because then you have like this weird-ass bent pole, but... And then you have the problem of the ones on the other side potentially snapping you, so take that as you will. Alright, Greg is Greg. I got a stupid question. Ah, wait, no, it doesn't exist in this. I was thinking he'd, like, charge, destroy one, keep charging, and just start barreling through them, but that doesn't really exist. I mean, bull rush maybe, but you can't bull rush an object. Or at least not one nailed to a wall. Much how you can't bull rush a wall. You can't pull form the Kool-Aid Man, and it sucks.
I will crush you. Right. Do you have a standard action then?
Me? Ah, yes. Or him.
Alright, make your damage roll. And are you, raging so that you can ignore its DR?
My answer is yes.
Roger that. Just remember to count off your rounds per day.
This is the definition of defeating a trap through sheer tenacity. Just keep hitting it, it'll break. I'm just gonna make a wall of earth elementals. They'll never get through their DR and they'll just stand there making drooly face, so whatever. Wall of earth elementals, that works. See, look, I made a wall elemental. I am a genius.
Alrighty.
That's your damage? Alright. Oh, that's one of your damages, sorry.
Well, he's only making a standard action, so he only gets
Yeah,
one.
I'm like, yeah.
Anyways, yes, you severely bend that spike. You're not sure whether or not that will prevent it from shooting out of the wall. And after your turn, the other wall has been broken down.
I'm assuming that it's going to start shooting the positive energy elemental now, just doing nothing. Yep, wall of elementals it is. It's the only way it'll work.
And let's see here.
It's stupid, but whatever.
This tool. This one attempts to spear you, but doesn't seem able to twist far enough to get you, Rick. But this one is stabbing the elemental.
And does nothing. Its DHR is high enough to keep it the fuck out, and it's already been poisoned to shit land, so I don't think it's gonna really get anywhere.
Yep. However, the elemental is now so stupid, it does not know how to use its non-passive abilities.
I don't care how stupid it gets. It could have a negative zillion intelligence and still exist in a spot. It's just an object at that point.
I'm aware. But I am tracking its damage.
Fair enough.
Okay, and that's...
I can't open that for some reason. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? Behold the large elemental conga line. I was gonna start summoning Earth ones because their DR is just as good. No, I think so. Let me look. Earth, greater, huge, large, why not? Yeah, DR 10, everything. At least from the graders. 5 for the other ones. Let's start slamming some graders down just for the roll. Alright. 7th level then.
Plus 8,
Nothing else to do with them.
13, plus...
You know what? I'm really not doing anything with this earthquake at this point. So, yeah. So that's 8 compared to 7, so I get 2, I think it is. Oh, it's a D3. Aw. Well, I'll just slap one big sucker right next to the positive one and tell him to be on one with the stone because you're just going to take this shit like a man. It's a greater, so it's huge size. Well, I can't do anything about them. I summon more, don't worry. I was hoping to get 3 of them and just have this wall of rock, but, you know. Such is my luck. Better than none. Besides, it's huge. It takes up a lot of space. Oh, my answer to that is you get more than 1 attack and a full attack. You give me control. You get, like, Varg only does around that much damage per attack, but he gets, like, 4 or something, and when he's in a grapple, he gets those 4 plus more. Like, it adds up. That's how I do it. Plus rend and all that nonsense. To my knowledge, barbarians either go, I attack a lot and smash you through a number of attacks, or they put everything into one big fuck-off attack with, like, Dreadful Carnage or something.
Yes.
Could you just... That elemental just goes literally right next to the
I
positive.
just gave you ownership of it.
And don't have it. I must have selected it by accident.
Yes, that's correct. Carry on.
Yes, I am very thick. Alright. It doesn't really matter all that much.
It's okay. It fits in there.
I don't know. I'm just trying to... There, I guess.
Right up.
And again, I'm just telling this thing, you're a rock. Take the hits.
Correct.
Can you just step over the spike or go under it or something? I don't know. Just ruin it, because if it tries to hit you. Yeah, well, there you go. That's part of it. Power attack does add a lot. That's 1.5 your strength mod more, which is always nice.
Power attack isn't based on strength mode. It's a fixed bonus based on your BAB.
I swear I remember reading something about... Yeah, I'll look at it later. I'm sure the barbarian knows how it functions.
Starts at -1 for +2 damage, and goes up by 1 and... goes up by -1 and +2 for every... once you reach every 4th BAB level.
Yeah, he's got it. He knows what he's doing.
Yep. -4 plus.
Hey, look at this. This bonus damage is increased by half, 50%, if you're making an attack with a two-handed weapon or one-handed using 2 hands or a primary natural weapon that's 1.5 times strength modifier.
Yes.
So add 50% to that.
No, that is with 50%.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, I'm thick.
It's +8 converted to +12 for two-handed.
Does 40 break that thing now?
Yes, 40 breaks that one.
Okay, you have a move action. Move up to the next one and and be ready to do the next. This is gonna be a while. Oh well.
Okay, the spikes turns. Yeah, let's see here.
I have the Elemental Earth start punching them, but he's not gonna be able to damage them. Ricky's just not. They aren't good on the offense at all. Or just hurling magic. trying to do heart surgery with a hammer.
It's too bad I'm not actually around. I have a completely broken way I can rescue him.
Yeah, I'd assume he just teleport over, grab everything, and teleport away again, honestly.
I throw my Psi Crystal to Emma, who greater teleports over, and then the Psi Crystal fold spaces them out.
Eh.
Okay. The energy elemental.
Go, Greg, go.
The positive energy elemental is beginning to look wounded, and the earth elemental is resolute, but he's only just got here.
We only just got here.
Yeah. Bard, I'll let you continue to interject with spells after each of Greg's turns, but for the moment, I don't think you have any input here.
Honestly, I'm just gonna line up elementals each time he reaches the next point. So once he's destroyed this one, elemental will here, and so on.
Okay. Greg, go ahead and attack the next spike.
And keep attacking if it's not. Oh, it's gone. Move action. Yeah, this is definitely hammer heart surgery. Hey, it's working.
Okay.
We must be making the stupidest amount of noise in the history of the world. Just clong, 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 clong.
Ready? Elemental reduced kill. 2 HD. Alrighty, and oh dear. This time there is one spike left that can target Greg. Ooh, natural 1. Okay. Greg, that 35 is your attack on the next spear? Excellent. The earth elemental dumbly watches you go by and repeatedly flinches as he's stabbed in the back. The earth elemental turns around and clobbers one of the spikes. I lost the earth elemental page here. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna help. After DR and halving, that's not significant. Chris, we cannot hear you.
What I just rolled was summoning a fuck ton of these Earth Greater. So I'm just gonna make me a wall of fuck off. 1, 2, 3. Behold, the conga line. Oh wait, that's one too many. Thank you. Alright, let me just adjust them so they're actually covering as much as they can. Yeah, it looks like all of them. Let me just see if I can't cover each individual goddamn spike. And there it looks like. That should cover every spike.
Really?
Every spike they can.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just catching. Yeah, that because these spikes can't turn and complete totally towards Grek. So yeah, there. Behold, my conga line of my wall elemental, I call it.
Yep. One moment.
And just punch the spikes on the side that are poking you.
Yep.
I want them to kick the shit out of the spikes.
Yep. Greg, go ahead and roll damage against that next one.
That was a little excessive. Are you swinging once or a dozen times at this thing?
That's not it. That's not it, Greg.
Oh. Oh, you're swinging. Sorry, I can't tell who's swinging. $35 versus an object. It completely ignores all DR.
32 was the first one he rolled.
Yeah. Will the 32 take care? I don't know anymore.
The 32 is not. So if you're advancing that into an as the next attack and a full attack, yes, you hit, but you only have enough movement for a 5-foot step left.
Yeah, Greg smash. So get rid of that one and 5-foot step them off it. Yeah. I mean, we have to get rid of them.
Yep.
It's the most blunt way possible, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. See. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah. Damn right you saw what I did there. I've already ordered the big guys to start smashing the opposing wall of spikes. If they're confused, they just keep doing that because it's attacking them.
Yeah. One of them is still doing that. The others are all int 1 and confused.
Yeah, they're being attacked by something. They attack it back if you're confused.
Yeah, but they attacking the nearest creature is the option that rolling a 4 on confusion gives.
So they're gonna start punching each other. Alright, I'm not in too much in danger. They're honestly, they can hit each other, but their damage is shit.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I need, for one of those, I actually need to make the attack for, Greg, I am sad to say that you are the closest creature to one of them. These two attacks are at you, and it looks like they both miss.
Yeah, they're designed as tank.
This Earth Elemental just tried to take a couple swings at your head.
Fog shots for him to ignore it and just keep destroying the spikes, or he'll get over there and stick his foot up his ass.
And
Sorry,
they
go
are
ahead.
now pummeling on, most of them are now pummeling on each other.
Like morons. Just keep smashing the spikes! Crush the spikes! I bet anything at this point, Aaliyah and the group are just watching him with like this befuddled look, like right behind Varg, because Varg isn't going to turn around for shit.
Yeah, I've been counting off. At about this time, the others turn a corner, having heard a lot of shouting and smashing up ahead as they came down this passage.
In Orcish, by the way, because he's not going to communicate in common anymore if you can avoid it.
They turn the corner and see Varg's back.
It's rather unmistakable. You see a lot of it. You're gonna have to react nibbling for me.
I'll drive Nimblin.
Thank you. Otherwise, those who act may act as they act.
I believe Alia will have the first opportunity to react to this information. If Brad is still with us.
I don't know. Borg got him, brother.
The Borg got me? What?
You still with us?
He is now.
Okay, well, I'm going to run up to Varg, slap him on the head, and yell at him for splitting off from the group. We thought
How
you
did
were
you
dead.
reach his head? You need a step ladder, because you're gonna.
I fly.
Alright, fair enough.
Bird, something smacks you on the back of the head and begins chattering like a chipmunk in your ear.
He immediately believes he's been haunted by the ghost of Aaliyah, turns around, and, let's see. You know what? He doesn't really have anything for ghosts. He's gonna scream ghost at it. And have to step this way.
Oh, I can't see what's going on over there from this angle. I'm just gonna have myself have moved up one more. There we go.
Ghost! Let me! Why do you want me? Why do you curse me? I did everything I could. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to get you something.
What?
I wanted to get you a present. I wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to have things happen. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Emma's gonna use her move for this bickering round to come up and grab my psi crystal. Yeah, Emma comes up, sees what's going on, and grabs my psi crystal out for me.
Keep swinging, Rick. Keep swinging. And smash goes by. I left to gather the gold so I could give you guys a present to say I'm sorry. I thought you would be fine. I made sure that everything was safe. I listened, I looked. It only took some time. It wasn't that long. You've gone longer. Why does this place curse me so with visions of my friends?
I'm not a ghost, you moron.
You're dead. You can't be not a ghost. Why do you haunt me? I thought I was finally free of your nagging when you died, which, you know, I miss your nagging, but not like that.
Oh, stop! Don't split up from the group again.
Oh, all right, Spirit, I won't.
I'm not a spirit.
But you're dead. And you're not a zombie.
I'm not dead anymore. I was
Oh,
only
dear.
dead that one time.
Heal check. Is she dead? Or alive, or what? Actually, his heal isn't that bad, to be honest.
Okay,
I don't think a heal check is the right thing to determine whether or not you are looking at a phantasm. On the other hand, you could actually perform some sort of empirical test.
okay, is it the next round yet?
No, we've been going through the rounds pretty quick, so yeah.
Okay.
If
Emma's
you're
got-
going to stop talking to Varg, yes, you may involve yourself in
Okay.
this situation.
Yeah, no, Emma's already ran up and grabbed my psi crystal. She just looks at Aaliyah, says fold space, and then poofs over here. Poofs over here.
Okay.
Poofs over here. Why is it not going where I want?
Why is it hitting the wall? I know, you want to be next to the treasure. I figured that out.
Yep.
No, no.
Yeah, Alia, please make me a manifestor level check.
That was Emma poofing.
Are you the one
cast-
performing the whole space?
No, she used her greater teleportability.
Okay, I need her to make a caster level check then.
Okay, she's level 17 for that purpose.
Just the level, no caster mod.
So 17. 20, 17. Okay. Nice.
Emma indeed goes poop. She does not appear down the hallway.
Vark's busy screaming at Leah and trying to figure out whether or not she's a freaking ghost, so we'll see how that goes. I have no way of testing if you're a ghost or not, damn it. Well, evil spirits tend to be able to transform into things. Turn into a crow. Wait, no, you could just say I am not turned. Damn it, that's not going to work.
I am a crow.
Shut the fuck up. I know it's you. I'm just trying to determine if you're alive or not. Oh, I got it. He rustles and pulls out his wand of cure critical, no, serious wounds, and jabs Aaliyah with the healing. So here's 88. He receives 17 healing. This is his way of testing undead, positive energy. He's barely sprung. Heal 17, Aaliyah.
A minor bruise on the side of her head becomes normal flesh color, and she does not open up in wounds all over the place where you hit her with the wand.
Okay, he's gonna stare a moment just to make sure.
Where'd Emma go to?
Natural one. He stares at the floor. Stares at the floor a second. Looks back up at her. And grabs her in the biggest hug imaginable. Like, the hug to end all hugs.
So I know where she is.
Scoops Aaliyah up in his arms and hugs her tight. You can't cry. You get the impression he might, if he could.
The Psy Crystal, you have accurate perception of where it is relative to you?
Well, I have the same kind of perception as to where it is as I do with a familiar, but it can actually talk to me. So.
Mm-hmm. Anywhere within its mile range?
Yep.
Alrighty. We shall deal with that in just a moment then. Because she will not be able to get back to you in time to have any influence on this situation.
My wall of elementals grew retarded and started kicking the crap out of one another. Shit happens. Unless Aaliyah says something, Vark's pretty satisfied to sit there hugging her for the next, like, hour or something.
I don't think she'd stop him.
There you go. So unless someone interrupts these two, he's not doing anything. He kind of legitimately thought they were all dead, and that meant a lot to him. Of course, Niblin showed his face.
Spend the money on a true resurrection.
Yeah, Niblin showed his face. He probably makes the weepy sound even louder, and then scoops up Nibble without a word into the big fucking hug. Ashlyn probably gets scooped up in it. Everyone in the Varg hug.
Ashlyn protests loudly.
Varg doesn't give a damn. You are all getting the hugged.
Except for Emma, who appears to have killed herself.
Varg's busy hugging. And he's not gonna let go. He's never gonna let go. He let go once, and he really doesn't want to do it again.
So he's never gonna give us up?
Never gonna let you down. Yeah, the whole song. He'd sing it too. Unless someone points something out to him or gets his attention elsewhere, Varg really is not going to let you guys down. Like, you have to break his weepy mourning, oh god, I missed you guys, oh god, that was stupid of me to leave you, I'll never do it again.
Well, that's enough of this.
I'm assuming that was a really bad Niblin impression. Not that mine's any better, I'm just saying. I don't think Niblin can make a sound. He's having the air crushed out of him. Along with everyone else.
Sappy's jolting him. Stop it!
Well, his touch AC is actually higher than that, so he just keeps fucking.
Rex speaks in all caps, grr.
Greg has volume control problems. Does Niblin have anything to say to this nonsense, or is he just satisfied with being crushed slowly?
Why do I imagine Greg referring to Varg as Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. He doesn't come across as a macho man to me, but, you know, each their own. That's not good. Well, it crit him, but the damage isn't the problem. We know that. You've experienced that in great detail. Don't worry, you're raised. You have a bunch of temp HP. Just roll really good on your fort save. That's a good save. Hooray! It's like a moving wall of stupid.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one just bit the dust. Greg, your turn.
Another one bites the dust.
I would make a suggestion of trying to acrobatics over each individual one, like the ones in front of you, so you only take the two there, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
If he did a full run, couldn't he just get out of there now?
Well, they activate the instant that he passes them.
He could, but he'll take AOs.
From what, the elemental? Like, we care about that.
And the spikes.
See, there it is. Always that. Okay.
Okay.
What is Greg doing?
The elemental just stands there going and only one spike can get at you. It lands though.
Uh-oh, Varg's too distracted to cast more spells.
Yep, and none of you were doing anything about that.
Alright, Greg, go ahead and move.
He's like duking back and forth. That might miss. I mean, I don't know what.
Thanks to his trap bonus, that does miss.
What about the other one? It's only one higher. Oh, that's correct. Derp.
Yes. And the elemental wails on the spikes that are stabbing it, but he is dying when it comes to Greg's turn again.
Varg has no actions unless someone unless Niblin starts wailing on him with like the blunt end of his stick demanding to be set down. King Varg will never let them go.
Damn it, boss! I understand. You want forgiveness. Now let go.
But I don't want you to vanish again. I let you go once. And then you died. I don't want that again.
Swoop, that one exceeds.
Ah, well. Sooner or later. Can't hold up love forever. If Greg starts screaming in a panic, that might get Varg's attention. He did technically make a new friend.
Yes, Greg begins screaming in agony again as the skin on his arm, where he just took a glancing slash, begins turning a very bad color as he takes 3 strength damage.
Varg hears that, drops his friends like a bundle of sticks, and then comes charging to the goddamn rescue. He's literally charging this spike, I suppose.
Sure. It is.
Actually, wait, no, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm charging over here, and I'm going to pick him up and drag his ass out.
Let's see here. That is a. Your move speed is what?
My speed?
Yep.
I had a double move to get over there regardless, so it's 25.
So your move per round is 50.
Yeah, I can sprint actually, just straight run. That's an option.
Okay, times 3?
Yeah, it's times 3.
75.
Okay, well, Grick, into my hands, boy.
Rick, your turn.
Just run for it. Come on. Okay, come on. Actually, you can just keep running. They're not going to hit you anymore. And
Spike's.
I'll just run with you.
No. Spike's turns. Well, Spike's AOOs. I think one of those gets through.
Tumble might do it.
Yeah, Tumble. Go ahead and make the roll. Let me figure out what their
That's decent.
CMD would be here. That's caster level instead of BAB. And even though you're going through the threatened range of more than one, actually that does exactly succeed.
Nice. So he gets out of there, and Varg.
Yep, and he can just keep on running. Never mind leaping into Varg's arms.
All right. Varg will go with him.
You wouldn't have been able to do that down the whole hallway though, because there was
A zillion of them and like a
24
zillion.
of them. That adds 48 to the DC.
Yeah, that's not doable. But Grick got poisoned, so Varg actually is going to use Absorb Toxicity on this one, so he doesn't have to take the. He just takes it from him. Where did I put you?
Yeah. Yes. Greg, make another fort save, please.
Here somewhere. Where did I put it? Maybe I already cast it for some reason. Yeah, it's missing.
Okay.
Not sure why I would have cast it and how. Well, I think it's a 3rd level, so hold on.
It's 4th level for druids.
It's 4th level? Yeah, I don't know what's missing. That's just weird. Whatever. If I used it, someone must have used it.
My sexy whale lady.
Varg does want Greg fixed, so he's going to shove it at Aaliyah and Aislinn and demand he be fixed.
Varg, I don't see how this spell helps Greg.
No, I can, if I come into contact with a poison or a disease, I can choose to absorb it. It's kind of taking it out of context, but I was hoping it might work. Not that I can use it anymore.
If you are exposed to it, and
Stick my face in his arm, I don't know.
And then while you have it absorbed, you can use a melee touch to transfer it to another creature. I see nothing about transferring it out of another creature.
Yeah, I was just running off of in the moment.
Yep.
It's fine. It don't work. It don't work. And I can't even cast it anyway. I apparently used it or something.
Yep.
I don't know what.
And Greg, one more save, please.
Well, he's shoving Greg in Elias and Aislin's faces and asking for them to fix it, please.
Aishlin has no spells to help with this other than, I mean, I don't think she has.
I'm a look.
I don't have any restoration spells.
I am looking.
Yeah, even if Ashlyn does have it, it'll only be she should hold it until he's
Oh, she's got two of them.
finished taking the harm.
Yeah, she's holding it until he's done taking the harm, but she has 2 greater restorations prepared.
Already, then he can't be reduced to. This die won't be able to reduce him to 0. So, yeah, no need to. There's only
Keep
3
rolling.
more rounds of this. If you want to find out how low he might go,
Alright, roll it up.
give me
Just keep going.
2 more saves after this one, please, Greg. 24, 31, 1 more. 28, okay. Yeah, you took the full duration that time for a total of minus 12 to strength.
That would kill me.
Oh, I can't reduce you to below 1.
All reducing strength can do is paralyze you.
Well, since he's now done, no longer being a strong guy, he's now a strong guy again.
Greg, an unfamiliar woman wearing red robes from tip to toe, and a big metal face mask, comes over and lays her healing hands on you instead of Barb's. She looks as nervous about it as you probably are.
Bark seems very happy and swiftly explains in Orcish that these are his friends. Friends alive! Friends alive!
Even Ashlyn is not so silly as to notice that you and Varg and Greg are not attacking each other. He's probably okay.
Whereas Aaliyah speaks Orcish, she just responds, "Yes, we are his friends. We are alive." Indeed.
So happy. He scoops up nibbling for a noogie.
We have not become deceased this day.
Or 3 days
So
ago,
happy.
for that matter.
I speak creepily eloquent Orcish.
Or an elf.
It is a little weird. One minute.
Now I have to get a fix on my sexy whale friend.
Meanwhile,
Somewhere else.
Meanwhile, in the future...
about 15 seconds ago,
Nutsack.
Is she in the grindy pit of doom?
she floats so it doesn't affect her.
Alright, well. She's over the grindy pit of doom.
Also, she gets completely lost.
Oh. She recognizes this landmark. She's just gonna wait here for someone to come by.
Right of.
Aislinn is gonna heal up Rick a little bit. I mean, she has the hexes, might as well. What else are you gonna do with them?
Yep. I believe the rift.
It's major and minor, so that's...
Yes. I was just. She's already used the healing hexes on everyone but Varg and Greg today.
Yep. Plus her level of... She's level 17, right? Yeah, I have no idea what her exact level is. 18. Yep,
Yep,
that's 18.
she's 18 with everyone else.
So there's that, and there's the 3D.
I can throw out a heal injury if you need it.
So that's a total of what looks like 74 for Greg.
Okay.
And 74 for Varg. Alright, fair enough. Well, Aislin's got their hexes. She has to use them. I mean, that's literally an infinite resource. Varg does not notice nor care. He's too busy giving Niblin lots and lots of, hugs. noogies, pats on the back, asking how they survived, what happened,
Aaliyah
where they've
pulls out
been,
Mithra's old shipping journal.
what they're up to, why Aaliyah can suddenly, transport books invisibly on her body. Varg does take a minute to explain that to Greg that Aaliyah is Healy, but mostly death beams, Aishlin is Healy, and Niblin is best friend forever. And very smart. Hey, hit the nail on the head right there, Tagash.
Hooray! The party reunited.
Varg is incredibly fucking happy about this, but now has to find something to do with the tombstone. I think he's going to keep it just in case they die again or something.
Alia, you are aware that Aishlin is through the psi crystal. Not Aishlin. Amisua is somewhere in the building, but it's really hard to get a read on the exact direction.
Oh well, I'm just going to randomly wander in this direction.
Varg grabs her and hauls her back and asks where she's going. Where are you going? Lost friends once, not lose again. Then probably drags her over here again. If we go somewhere, we go together. Wanting to finish spikes, he points.
Yeah.
Where is Whale Lady?
Architect, remember? This way's the way out.
Points. Treasure. Treasure for you. Found treasure. And then he speaking of, he pours out all the treasure, he grabs her. Hauls her back. He actually is going to show her all the treasure he's accumulated to this point. He doesn't know any of it does, but he's like, especially the
I'm afraid
golden
of
nuggets.
movement. You shouldn't be able to do this.
Drag. It's called drag. You're not immune to drag.
You have to grapple to drag.
No, actually. It's just a different combat maneuver. Or I can just bull rush you in a weird direction. Regardless. He shows off the treasure. The lots of golden nuggets and the stuff he picked up already. Points the treasure over there and says, nearly have it. Gonna get more.
Oh, actually, the psi crystal recognizes that landmark and will tell Aaliyah where it is if it can still talk to me.
Yep. Hello, little Drake.
There, I'll just
Silhouette of little Drake.
Oh, okay. Emma's over by that glass thing. I'll just direct her back.
The broken one.
You know.
Tries to break.
Yes. So we'll just wait here, and I'll direct Emma back using the psi crystal as the middleman.
Let me check something.
There is absolutely no way I shouldn't be able to auto-pass being able to remembering how to get through a maze this simple.
Yes.
She's got a lot of fucking spells. I remember 9 lives being
this
really
simple, but I made it like this. If you're, I guess you can only see the portions that are visible to you guys. It's okay. This place is fully explored now. Yeah.
The walls are made of grass.
Oh god, they're also made of grass. The grass is surrounded us, we're doomed! Anyway, Aisling won't blow on that, actually. Varg agrees with Rick they should finish off the last spike, because once this spike is down, it's basically in no danger.
So what did Greg end up grabbing anyway?
Nothing.
Greg grabbed nothing so that he could break the spikes on the way back.
But he only broke half of them.
Well, that's when you're right next to him, they can't shoot
And he
you.
has discovered that if you're flush up against the wall, you can just break the spikes off one by one and are only under threat from the other side.
Thus, he's going to finish off that one, take maybe one shot. Greg was smart by accident. Varg pats Greg on the back, points to the last one on one of the opposite walls, and says, "We got healing." Yeah, let's see if he has any spells to help you. I don't really think he does. Yeah, he's got, like, nothing. You could put Obscuring Mist there, but that's not going to help anybody. Scream for Jewel Hall Creek.
The,
Apparently a thing.
the last one on this side will have a chance to stab at you, but go ahead and make your charge
Yeah,
attack on the other one. Oh, Jesus.
Stomp.
It's
More
a crit.
stomping. Repeated smashing. Well, as we've established, the damage on these things is pitiful.
My mistake then.
That should pass. Fairly certain. According to the rest of them. Then again, these spikes are fucking random in their poisons. So.
Yes, he did pass the DC. However, I just noticed I forgot to. It was a critical threat, and it did score home. Additional 20 damage. You've already subtracted your VR.
So he takes 19 damage.
But you. Okay, and go ahead and roll the the damage for the spike. You roll a d20 for your damage roll.
When did that happen? Can I have that weapon?
Hey. Because I'd rather have a 3d6 weapon, honestly. It's going to roll higher more often. There we go. 33. That's quite enough.
Yeah, this one already took damage, I remember. Most of the ones on the opposite wall took damage already as well.
Min damage from that, just 2 more.
Maybe the one true font of life can make Emma an
There's
alpha.
the first round. However, you have broken that spike off.
Alright, so let's move to the next one and proceed to keep breaking them.
Yeah,
At that point, it's just a matter of time.
We don't need to do rolling the damage for the rest of them. However, you need to make me a few more fort saves.
If you collapse, we have another greater restoration for it.
That's enough.
I think he made 2 in a row, right?
5 strength damage, and that's it.
She has a normal restoration she'll use on him.
Okay, and let me...
So your strength damage is nullified, and you resume smashing them all.
Yep.
Meanwhile, 10 minutes later.
Yeah, by that point, by the time we get through it, I think she's arrived.
Yeah, Amisu is now back with the group.
Hi guys, I went somewhere.
Greetings, Varg.
Grick did great. Grick is true hero.
Let's go look.
Okay.
He makes sure everyone follows.
I will need an appraise check from those who are capable.
I
look
really
at Varg.
think Leah's the one with the highest, so...
Aislin's got a
With
plus
mine.
9 to it.
Oh,
So
Aislin's got a higher appraise?
Oh, she's really smart.
Yes, I have a mighty plus 5 to appraise.
You can do an assist roll. I mean, why the hell not?
Go for it.
It's the only other person with enough intelligence to be worth a damn.
You're not under time pressure, so whichever one rolls lower counts as the assist. However, that doesn't even make assist others. So 21. Okay, hold on a moment.
Everything's worth $1,000,000 gold.
Clearly. Well, we're gonna take it all regardless. We're just trying to figure out what it is. If there's any kind of
the appraise roll tells you the quality of Thessus glass, that's a jewel, and how often you get false negatives.
I'm going to detect the magic, though.
Yep.
And I'm going to examine any object that is magical in the pile.
There is
4 degrees.
There is a metal shield, there is a leather shield, a hide shield, and there is a small crossbow. Those are the only items here, and I'm just getting those together for you. Also, there are 2 unidentified swords that Barg and Grek found earlier that you'll want to attempt to identify.
Okay.
We'll work through those.
Knowledge Arcana's coming out.
Yep, so is Aislin's. She's got a really good one.
1, 2 of them. Ouch. Those are bad rolls.
I think Aislin's got this.
And
That's your assist.
1 for each of the 4 items in the pile. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3
Yeah, here's
items
our-
in the pile.
Oh, 3 items. Disregard the 4th one.
1, 2, 3. Even on natural 1, she does pretty okay. I guess Aaliyah's just rolling assist. Or something. Heck if I know how it works.
Okay.
Roll us up some shinies.
Yeah. The metal shield is actually a fairly minor item, unfortunately.
Well, I think that's sarcasm.
A volcanic shield. This +1 bashing heavy shield burns with an eternal fire upon its boss, gaining the flaming weapon special ability when used to make shield bash attacks.
Kind of interesting. I'd like it, but it's made of
And
metal,
a
and
smoke stick. Woo!
that's actually surprisingly useful. But yeah, I can't
Not
use
at our
that.
level.
It's metal. It's metal. No good for me.
It sells for a pretty penny though. So.
So it does. The next thing?
Yeah, I'm scanning the list to find it. The generator doesn't give me links, so I have to find the damn things in the
Well, that's annoying.
magic items thing.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't give me links to the SRD, so
Alright,
unless you want me to paste out these very difficult to read blocks from the generator,
No, thank you.
for me to just send you links.
I appreciate the effort you make into making things easier.
There we go.
I love glue.
I prefer gold myself. It's the color of money.
There you go. And the crossbow coming up.
+4 version of it.
+4 Dragon Slayer shield.
That's surprisingly decent. Which one of these things is made of hide?
2 bonus
That's
on reflex
a
saving
hide
against
plus
defensive
4
or-
Dragon Slayer shield.
Ah, alright, okay.
That's not great for me, but
I've already got a decent shield.
again, sells for okay.
Well, it's going to be a +4 version, so it's going to sell for pretty darn good, actually.
Probably get 7,000 off of it at least.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Don't touch the font of life, Emma. I'd like to keep you as a dead petitioner.
And there we go.
Repeating ever loaded, huh? Shiny.
That's actually surprisingly useful.
Yeah, repeating ever loaded,
The stock and bow of this muscle.
hand crossbow.
The first causes a bolt fired from the crossbow to explode in a dazing burst of colored light when it hits a creature or object if it reaches its maximum range increment. Creatures within 10 feet of blinded.
And it can also fire a screaming bolt, which makes, you know, a really crappy fear effect, but it's still something. Well, that could definitely sell for quite a lot, and I don't know if any of us can use hand crossbows. Maybe you can. I don't think we can.
Oh, is it a hand crossbow?
Yeah, it's a hand crossbow. +1 distance hand crossbow.
That's not useful then, because that's an exotic weapon, right?
Yep.
Um,
No, Greg. It's not for throwing. They did roll for the swords as well. So.
Yep, I'm just about to paste those in. Those are
if it was a normal crossbow, which is a simple weapon, I would just hand it over to Emma. But yeah, she can't use that.
Yeah, for a simple
the
crossbow, that makes it useful. But
the two swords that Greg and Varg found are
a Demon Sorrow Curve Blade. Well, guess what? We're sticking this. How about we stick the Demon Sorrow Blade right in Jubilex's face?
Wow.
Oh, hey, look, a Wishblade. Oh, nice.
If only we had an elf. Oh, wait. No.
Fair enough to it. You would have elf. Yeah, you could use the Demon Sorrow Curve Blade.
I do have weapon familiarity right now, but no, it's
Not for you. It's going to be useful, though, is if we have it, we can keep the Jubilex from retreating, and we could stab it in his bum, because it's designed to kick his ass.
we'll keep it around because Emma will just take the exotic weapon proficiency penalty on it and use it.
Alright, so...
It
With the Luck Blade, though.
It has situational uses.
Luck Blade may or may not have a wish on it. Or a lot of wishes, hell if we know.
It's a luck blade?
Yeah, it's a Luck Blade. It may have wishes on it. We don't know.
and you're not going to know whether or not it has any left until you try to make a wish with it.
Oh, the luck blade, okay. This plus 2.
Let's wait to try the Luck Blade wish until an emergency arises.
Let's save me even more money by just using that to make my wish.
Potentially, yes, but let's wait till we're, like, it's...
Well, actually, how much... Well, it's going to cost me 25,000 gold to make my wish. How much will this thing sell for?
Depends on how many wishes it has. Up to 104... like, 70,000?
If it has one wish, it still sells for more than the 25,000 making one wish cost me, though. So.
If it has one wish, yeah, it sells for 43.
Yeah, you might want to just buy your wish.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the Luck Blade, and if there's an emergency, or if we get out of here, or whatever, we'll use it.
I've already saved my money because I grabbed a crystal worth 25,000 gold from here that I'm just going to treat myself. So.
There you go. So we'll just scoop up all the treasure, stick it in our infinitely holding backpacks of infinity, and march onwards. Come, Greg. We have found my friends, and we will... Lark pauses.
To the fountain.
You said friend... He looks to Greg. You said friend was dust pile, right? Like outside, dust pile. Right. Detour, everyone. You make sure everyone follows him, though. Waves everyone along. For simplicity's sake, I'm actually going to go to the front. Like the... all the way down.
You may effortlessly navigate to the front door.
Yep. And he's going to poke his head out, grab some ashes, preferably a lot of them, much as you can, get in like a chest or a box.
Yeah, use a wish to bring them back. That's brilliant.
Rock nods. Yep.
Sorry, you've reached the door.
Yeah, and I'm gonna push it open.
Does not open.
Oh, it's
He knocks
locked.
politely.
You knock politely. The door
There you
does
go.
not shake in its frame.
I think I might
Push,
have broken it.
pull.
You note that the keyhole goes through and can be reached from both sides.
Don't do that. Smash bad. Smash mean explosion. You saw what happened to a friend. You want that to happen to you?
I think I might have broken it.
He thinks. Are there any cracks in this door, like, at all? Because we've been kicking the shit out of it.
Yes, you've been kicking the shit out of this door. It shows no signs of wear.
I don't think we can get those ashes back. You could use the luck blade to wish we had the ashes.
It's a bit of a... That's a little much. Wall extend too far. Wall have roof.
Wall extends to ceiling.
Wall have ceiling. Fair enough. Argonauts. Idea. You look to Aaliyah. How you get in?
You know, you don't actually need the ashes for a wish to affect them. You can just wish them back to life.
He was going to use reincarnate, to be completely honest.
Great. We'll have another person who was born a human and is brought back to life as a mole.
It doesn't do animals. It would be more hilarious if it did. Well, if you roll 100, it's up to the DM, so yeah, there you go, you can make a mole.
You're a butterfly.
Fuck. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We can't get the ashes right now. Varg knows that Aaliyah got in here somehow. We're going to keep going.
Yep.
If we need to exit this way, then obviously we're going to have to exit this way and we'll get the ashes anyway. If we don't, there's plenty of powerful spells that can bring him back without the ashes.
True Resurrection will do it.
Yeah, True Resurrection will do it. That's the point. It's a little bit expensive, but, you know, it's his friend. Varg's willing to pay
True
for it.
Resurrection or a wish or a miracle.
Yeah, any one of those.
Okay, we gotta go back.
We bring
to
back
the-
your friend when we have time. Everyone back to the spot. Varg. Back here. There we go.
This way.
Varg votes he goes first. Want to keep friends safe. Makes everyone budge. But Greg can come with him. Greg's tough. Greg and Varg tend to go first.
I think we made it.
Looks like it.
Yeah, there does not seem to be anything in that archway. It's just like the one you just passed through.
Okay, Varg is immediately goddamn suspicious then.
Bard has a right to be. But Amesua gets there before he does.
Well, he might have spotted what's about to murder her.
There is nothing hazardous in that archway. I just wanted to point out that it didn't have a big barrier of glass in it.
That's nice.
Okay, we've made it to the big stream of water and the stairs going up.
No touchy water, go upstairs.
As you enter this chamber, you can for the first time see the roof clearly. You couldn't really from those crystal glass doorways around the perimeter. The ceiling is apparently carved, not painted, with a faint etched diorama that can really only be seen from directly below.
Cool.
It depicts 4 events of going in a circle around the room, and they're fairly easy to interpret now that you have a general idea of the events that you've seen on all the other walls.
Translation, in with an int score above 10, you're fine. Varg, Greg, just kind of drool and stare.
Anyone who has a rank of training in knowledge history
Woo!
will know how to interpret the events that they're seeing on the room, having already understood the events elsewhere.
I have 1 rank. Go
The
me.
rest of you are going to have it narrated to you. Anyways, there's 4 scenes on the ceiling. The first depicts Dobral dealing the killing blow to a rodent and being racked with guilt over it. The next is Pharasma and Abadar standing trial for resisting the will of what seems to be an anonymous council of other gods, and then they're voted not guilty of some unspecified crime. The mysterious rounded hourglass shape is seen in the belly of Gozra, which is the first time you've seen him depicted in this temple. And then that shape is removed from him, wrapped in stone, and sealed away at the crossing point of a more familiar twin triangles hourglass shape.
Wait, like here? Whatever was inside Gora, it was sealed here.
Yeah, I came to this conclusion like an hour ago. It's upstairs, probably.
Varg is slow. Give him a break. Into 5. It takes him a bit.
Greg, you've already had this story narrated to you by a member of your previous party who was quite fascinated, but more interested in riches in general than trying to document any of this.
Well, let's go upstairs and take a look at the Triforce.
Varg nods. He turns to Greg. Greg, you for it first. I'm behind Greg. Let's get into actual marching order, because I got a bad feeling about this. So Greg first, followed by Varg, then Aishlin and Niblin. Yeah. Aishlin in the way back, Niblin in the way back, save for lowest HP, and then Greg ahead of us. So there you go. So you may transfer us to the new map with Greg ahead. No Varg.
Whee!
As Varg reaches enough, he can just reach over Greg and beat the shit out of whatever it is.
Goodbye, Hell Maze.
Of hell. That, by the way, Varg pretty much got through entirely alone. Pretty much by himself, he just walked through everything. Blunderling, ignoring all the great discoveries and mythos, and just derp, 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 derp.
Sorry, it should not be. There we go. You go up the stairs into another chamber, and here the walls and ceiling are bare of carvings, but that column of water down the middle persists. There are a couple passages out from here, and...
Patrick Fogger's not in it, is he?
Pardon me?
Patrick Fogger's not in it, is he?
Please don't put him.
You
Just
do
be
not
bathing
see him
there,
in-
waiting for us.
You do not see him in the water, no.
I just had a vision of him in like a fucking like shower head thing and like a little rubber ducky, and he like looks to us as like, the fuck.
Oh, I'm glad you came. I was just taking a shower. Just give me a second, and then I'll
And then,
murder you all.
then we reenact the final boss battle of Super Mario Sunshine. Oh god.
And as you come up as the lot of you come up the stairs fold upwards behind you, leaving no way back down.
Yay!
Varg hisses. Lovely.
Also,
Why am I not surprised?
the chamber is not entirely empty. There is a figure sleeping in the far corner. Greg, you recognize him.
Oh,
Who is Sleepy Man?
Drake.
Well, you don't recognize him. He doesn't look anything like Drake looked like. Drake didn't have a tail and extra arms. Drake? Yes, let's all cluster around the sleeping man. So the first thing he sees when he wakes up is an angry orc, a giant lizard man, and a bunch of
You don't
women.
recognize me either.
He must think he'll have the weirdest fucking night ever. And it was awesome.
Yes.
Drake!
I got poked with a hammer.
I've got huge belly.
several hours ago, you were with the rest of your party, a six-man team. Were sent surreptitiously by basically some employers who were willing to send you all happily into danger in exchange for giving you, in exchange for the means to reach this unknown place that they've been stealing intel from the College of Sialanan about. They learned about it, and they want to send you there to try and loot any kinds of valuable treasures. So they set together a team, told you could keep half of whatever you got because they're the ones, paying for the means to get there.
Right.
You and the six-man group, which included Greg here, found yourselves fairly close to the temple, proceeded to work your way in, and lost your thief at the front door.
You gotta be kidding me. You mean the scab team sent by the underground mafia or whatever the hell got here faster and more accurately than the people who are actually tasked with saving the world?
Well, thanks to the fact that they landed 1 mile from the mountain, whereas you landed 15.
I'm gonna stick my foot so far up the asses of those fucking mages college you won't even believe it. Just right up.
There was an element of randomness to where you arrived.
Bullshit, excuse bullshit, blah blah blah. The scabs with just a lot of money did better.
I'm sorry, did you want to land 5D 100 miles down the mountain instead of D 15 miles down the mountain?
I'd like to land D1.
Hold on just a second. Yes.
I'm inside the bloody temple. Problem solved. God, mages. Well, you're lucky Varga's too stupid to get pissed off about that kind of thing. So, Drake awakens to everyone looming above him curiously. Let's see, whale person, large-chested elf woman, woman in red robes with steel mask, giant crocodile man, lizard folk, an orc, and a mite. Whatever you drank last night, clearly it either went amazingly well or amazingly horrible. You can't remember.
Yeah, I got wasted.
You drank some of your own stuff, man. That was a bad idea. You don't ever test the product on yourself, man.
Anyways, the last thing you remember happening...
Drake said, I wonder what these four put together do.
Anyways, Drake, last thing you remember happening is you and the rest of the group, with you and Greg at the back, and the remaining kind of sneaky person, considering you lost your thief at the front door. Your remaining kind of sneaky person made it to a doorway just out in the hallway outside of here, gestured forward the wizard. The two of them snuck into the chamber beyond, and then there was a whole bunch of noise, a whole bunch of roaring, a huge splash of blood come back through the doorway, and you and Greg decided to book it.
Please!
Greg made it down those stairs before they managed to slide back up to prevent him, and you found yourself trapped in here. And
You found a nice corner and wet yourself. Sorry, you go on.
And after quite some very stressful hours waiting to see if you would be followed, you eventually passed out from exhaustion.
Okay.
I'm not sure you would tell us this.
You have just now been woken up by by at least one or two people shouting, "Drake!"
At least I think you're Drake. Drake didn't have that many arms.
Drake did have more arms than normal.
No,
Oh, I
Drake
didn't think
only
he'd
had
get more.
2 arms. He had a tentacle at the time, but now he's taken both the vestigial arms.
Our Drake did not have tail, wings, and extra arms. He had tentacle. That is big step.
And now it's a tail. What's the problem?
It's still big step.
Hey Drake, how have you been?
Joyous to see new friend, old friend who is new.
Can I
Friend of Greg.
You totally should recognize me.
right click? Yeah, I know. Right click should be impersonate, right?
Yeah, you right click and then you
As soon as I give you ownership, when I was creating
okay.
stuff and you didn't get. Now you have ownership.
Hooray. It's good to see Drake. Greg, Drake was with you?
Probably Greg's strongest memory of Drake is delicious potions that Greg could sneak out of Drake's backpack while he wasn't looking.
Vog knows that feel. You could ask the same thing of the giant lizard man, and well, you probably recognize the mite, honestly. That's probably the only person you fucking recognize is fucking Niblin.
Yeah,
Yes, it's me,
Nimblin
Aaliyah.
appears to be traveling with a lizard man, an unfamiliar elf, a woman clad all in red and with a metal face mask, a flying orca
Flying whale woman.
and Greg. This is more unfamiliarity than you're probably comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me, Aaliyah.
And then how
his
long
chest.
how long would I have known Rick prior to us going on this mission?
Probably not more than a week. You were assembled and hired with the promise of riches and knowledge untold.
Greedy bastard. We're here to save the world. Varg does thump his chest and reintroduce himself as Varg, blood drinker. Oh. What is it? I don't know this thing. That's better. That don't work.
Yeah.
And that
No,
did.
I think
All right.
Ashen's the only member of our party who's never died.
So far, the day is young.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Varg shrugs.
I was tortured
we-
to death. I murdered Varg, and Emma was drowned in a river. So yeah.
And the way I built, because he said it'd be easier to build a character from scratch as opposed to trying to update old Drake. Yeah, old Drake was a clone master, and this is some sort of clone of him. So I have vague memories of most people.
Varg explains
Varg
that
looks quite a bit different anyway.
Jubilex is in the material plane, so Jubilex is attacking. We need to stop him. We're here to save the world again. Gonna get paid. Have lots of treasure. You win.
And I'm going to get my body back. This one really bothers me.
Varg shrugs. I was thinking of cantaloupe. Varg hungry. Be happy
Yeah, well,
Varg was
let's
not
stick at
thinking
the
of
back.
steak. You be cow.
At least he's not thinking of Crenshaw melon.
So yes, Varg had accident. So Varg come this. Aaliyah have accident. So Varg try and fix Aaliyah. It not go so well. Try and
Yes,
fix
accident.
Varg. Went well.
Yes, accident. That's how we're going to put it.
Was accident.
Yes, I was
just
accidentally. I was accidentally tortured to within an inch of my life, and then accidentally set on fire.
Yes. He points to Aisling. There's Aisling. She friend. And that's Emeshua. That's Aaliyah friend. Someone she knew. I don't think about it makes the head hurt. You know Greg and you know Niblin.
Emma's my dad's ex.
Greg and Niblin are great friends.
Yeah.
But you know them.
Yeah.
Up you get. And he hauls Drake up on his feet, slaps him on the back of good luck, and says, let's go save world.
Mhm.
And maybe get rich. Stop staring at
Watch
Aaliyah's
what you're
chest.
feeling.
It says, look.
Yeah, stop looking at her chest.
Feel as in inside myself.
I'm sure many feelings are being stirred within. Now come on.
Lost Brad. There's
Although Drake does have a lot of arms now. You can feel all sorts of stuff at the same time.
Alright, let's get into formation, lads.
damn it, bottom lefty. Heal!
And let's put him there, and they should go on the way back, because that's where she's comfy, and that's our marching order, I suppose.
And then, as usual with Drake, how high is the ceiling here?
The ceiling here is about 30 feet, but it's only 15 in the hallway outside.
That should pretty much just be included as a descript now.
I will try to include this. It sometimes
Rest assured,
becomes
I'm going.
relevant with Alia because she's constantly flying, but I only mention it when it becomes important.
Yeah, rest assured, I'll go airborne every time.
Greg, Drake, you remember that the doorway of terror is just down the hallway over here. But, you feel much more confident about the people you're now traveling with. I mean, Drake, you remember them as being quite confident and laid
take a fortress.
laid siege to an entire pirate king's fortress.
Yep.
And fucking win.
By
Yeah, that was
accident.
Oh, we did awesome.
No, you laid siege by accident, not you won by accident.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. No, wait, no, we did it on purpose. We were just stupid about it.
It was supposed to be an intel
Quite fun,
gathering
though.
mission. I just wanted to tell them to make it.
Look how pink that wall. Look how pink the background is.
So very pink.
Oh, that's weird. It's not registering.
Varg thinks.
Just trying to
Which
flip
way?
it. Hold on a moment.
Wow, Greg knows what north and south are? That blows my mind. Varg only knows because he's a spell that tells him.
Well, we're at the very top of a mountain, so there is no north and south.
Fair enough. Which way should we go, though? I mean,
Oh,
I'm of the
let's flip a
opinion-
coin.
I'm of the opinion south because. Oh wait, which way's
Let's
left?
Let's flip a coin.
There we go. Now it's showing us transparent.
All right. Now it's less purple.
Yes.
That was a failure. I say we go whichever way is left because
Coin lands on its edge and then explodes.
That's up. Let's go up.
All right. Reorder our position real quick. Greg, go first.
Dragons East.
All right. Let's go these guys up. Wait for the rest of us, Greg.
Fast little barbarian.
Yes, he's a barbarian. He's fast. Rest of us slow. Varg big, not fast.
Emma's way faster than him.
Don't tell him that. Let him have his specialness. It's bad enough that I'm stronger than him.
Hold formation just a second.
Oh, boy.
I'm smarter than he and Varg put together.
Yeah, you are. I'm pretty sure Niblin is smarter than him and Varg put together.
That's gonna be sweet interaction.
Wait, what are your combined intelligence scores?
I'm thinking around the area of 12.
My B is smarter than both of you put together.
That's a little bit embarrassing. Everything in this entire group, up to and including the familiars, is smarter than these two put together. Man, that's a big bloodstone.
I forgot to put that blood splatter in place. Proceed.
Hey, blood. Let's go look at it.
That's a hallway opening to the top.
Yes.
Be careful, you two. I want to lose
Yep,
it.
I
Yes,
didn't mean to go
the
that
hallway
far.
is now filled with blood.
There is a
I know.
large. There is a
No Greg can
large.
take a hit.
There is a large open chamber on the other side of this archway.
Hold on.
Guard charges out into the middle of the opening.
Well, yeah, he wants to be the one to fucking do this. If there's something big and scary, he's gonna wrestle it.
Yeah, go ahead and.
That's a little bit bigger than I can wrestle.
1 second.
Does this summon Medrabogger?
Oh, balls on it. No, look farther north.
Yeah, further up.
Arg charges out into the middle of the hallway, and
Great
sees
God,
what
Jesus.
appears to be a huge golden dragon sleeping on a pile of silks.
Show off.
Okay, I will sneak up on it and knock it out with my sap.
I actually might let you do that because it worked once and Varg remembers.
I think that might be an even stupider idea now than it was when I tried.
Varg puts his claw over Greg's mouth as he starts to talk because he very
Right.
quiet.
I'm gonna do
Quietly
a
says-
knowledge arcana is appropriate for dragons, right?
It would be.
Quiet. He makes the very soft.
Okay, in that
Yeah.
case, I'm going to see what I know about dragons, about gold dragons.
Drake helps Varg shush up. Talker. Dragon.
He's about to like. With his, like, blunt busy
Oh
mouth.
shit.
I think in my hand it's probably bigger than his head.
Oh, and I also have knowledge arcana.
Yeah, your mouth is button shut.
I have nature if that would help.
You have
Oh,
never.
Alicia will help. Sorry, Alicia's really good at this crap.
You've never heard of a golden dragon this old enough to be that big.
How's actually fair? Trying to figure out.
Is, however, familiar with where's the SRD page?
That dragon's about as big as Varg is. Probably about as long. Probably heavier, though, and taller. Probably. Like you said, it's a flying creature. It might not be heavier.
Yeah, but hopefully there's a lot of room in here. That'd be
A
awesome.
moment.
There's plenty of room for me and him to wrestle. That's not the problem.
Just loading the page.
I mean, vertical room, Bart. Vertical room.
Oh, for you to fly? Yeah. The dude is like, if it's a dragon, it's probably like something like 30 feet tall. Yeah, you can have room.
I just wanted to know if I was aware of Gold Dragon's normal leniencies towards their alignment, because they're lawful good. We could probably talk to it, unless this is the rare evil one.
Judging from the blood stain.
This appears to be a sovereign dragon.
Oh, a sovereign dragon. That's new.
They're neutral.
They're neutral.
And really, really fucking powerful. Oh god. Oh god, it can sit on you for spellcasting.
Yeah, if it's a great worm.
It appears to be sleeping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's a great worm, it probably knows we're here already with its 47 perception.
Well, it's sleeping, so that does remove quite a bit.
That brings it down to 37. DC
Plus
to hear
distance.
somebody walking in the hall is 0.
Plus distance.
Plus 1 for 10 feet. So the DC is 9 for it to
Shit.
hear us walking.
I think it knows we're here.
And it has a 37 even though it's sleeping. So yeah, he knows we're here. We're screwed if he wants to kill us.
Not entirely screwed. Well, who here is the most charismatic? It's probably Aaliyah, isn't it? Oh
Probably.
god. Well, you know how it works. Go talk to it. You're
I
the
have
most
a
good
26
character.
charisma.
Approach calmly, and the rest of us will just, hide behind here, so if it breaths you, we don't all die.
Sure.
There is also a large ornate golden decoration inlaid into the stone in the middle of the floor. Don't worry about that blackening behind it. That's just to make it visible against that texture.
Elishan will want to throw. She has all the knowledges in the universe, so do you want me to roll them all at it, or what?
Yeah, well,
She already made the appropriate knowledge check for this creature. That's
Not the creature, the
information
room.
she got. The
I'll
room?
throw a knowledge arcana at the
Oh,
room.
bloody!
Oh, the figure there.
Yes, the gigantic freaking.
You cannot study it from this distance.
Oh dear. Well, go for it.
Greetings, O great and powerful sovereign dragon.
Points for knowing what it is.
Yeah, I'm assuming you speak Draconic, Alia.
Oh god, yes, she speaks Draconic.
I speak a million languages.
She is the language person.
The dragon
I
opens one eye lazily, lifts its head, cracks its neck bones, and looks directly at you.
I have no diplomacy, but I can understand Draconic, so.
Which is why you're behind the wall.
Yeah.
How's
But
it
I
going?
know what they're saying anyway, though.
Yes?
We are okay.
If Art speaks Draconic, weirdly enough.
We are sorry to disturb your slumber, but we appear to have gotten lost.
Sure. Would you like to accompany that with a bluff check, or?
That's
Well,
not.
to be
that's
fair,
not
we
a
are
lie.
lost.
Yeah, that's not a lie. We're lost.
We got no idea where the balls were going. We assumed there'd be this big evil tower we have to go smash. What the fuck is this crap?
It continues to wait.
Keep talking. Like, explain that you're looking for Duplex's power source and would like to smash it with a big hammer.
Yeah, that's probably the part where it tries to kill us.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you got a cleverer way of saying that, go for it.
Let's not tell them we're here to smash anything.
Well, yeah, I haven't said anything that requires a bluff check yet. We seem to have
Okay.
gotten lost.
Alright, you think you're lost. Carry on.
Would you mind terribly pointing us, I don't know, somewhere? To Jubilex's power source? It's really what we're here for. That's not a bluff.
You're not the one out there in the middle of the room talking.
I know, I'm convoluting sentences in my head to try and make sense of this.
But before we try to get back on track, we would like to know about your great magnificence. Please tell us about yourself in as much detail as possible.
Oh my goodness.
That's exactly the point you want to hit on a dragon. Nice show. I think the rest of us are going to die of old age by the time he's done.
The dragon lifts itself up onto its feet, stretches out, and the silks ripple and move underneath its feet. You get the impression that it's either a very, very, very thick pile of silks or there's something under it.
It's probably its hoard.
Probably a dead corpse. Probably a bunch of corpses.
And then the dragon, I'm just going to switch over to the token representation of it.
The dragon smacks me in the face.
Its tail.
The dragon comes over to the edge of the silks and sits down more comfortably, facing you directly.
Shut up, Rick.
My deeds are not likely to be known to you and your bloodline. What are you here for?
Honesty is best policy.
Whoever wants me to
Hell
say
up.
destroy Jublex power source, put up your hand.
I'm gonna grab Rick and put him in a fucking arm lock to shit him up.
Alia looks over her shoulder and asks for votes.
Yeah, I look over my shoulder and I telepathically ask, should I just tell him the truth then?
Mark agrees, he nods. So far he thinks honesty is the best policy in this weird thing. After reading the plaque, he definitely believes honesty is the best policy.
Jublex has invaded our home realm and we are here to find a way to bring him back here.
Well, not here, like this realm.
The plane of acid, yes.
Not like this temple.
Yes, right here on your face to kick your ass. No.
And you believe you can actually accomplish this if I give you the means?
Sorry, somebody's typing.
And you believe you could actually accomplish this if I were to give you the means?
Yeah, I made dinner.
One more.
Okay.
Sorry. The answer should be yes.
Yeah, so when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes, I know. Yes! Why does it keep double-clicking? Anyway. Stupid mouse.
Very well. Then I shall have you prove it.
Oh no!
You must answer 2 of my riddles.
Oh,
Okay, thank God.
We're so much happier about that, you have no idea.
Red, no, blue.
Well, Cracky and Garg are both. They're not even going to try. They're just going to watch you guys do it.
And if we answer one of them wrong, he'll kick our ass.
No. I'm fair. I will give you 3 riddles, and you must answer 2 of them.
That sounds fair enough.
Fair. Nice and fair.
If you answer 2 wrong, you are clearly unfit and unable to use the wisdom of the chamber above.
Cool.
Alright.
You can tell I'm totally wise because I use words like cool.
Or just kind of drools a bit.
The first riddle. If you look, I cannot be found. If you see me, you see nothing else. I tell you lies of your own design. What am I?
Is that some sort of check I have to make, or can I just take a guess at that?
Oh, it's a riddle.
This is a riddle.
May you repeat it, please? Oh, wait, no, you put it down. Right.
I know what the answer is already.
Well, would you tell it to us, and then we can determine whether or not that's right? You want to say it to him first off? We have mental communication.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I didn't know how to go about this.
We're actually all telepathically linked, so.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's darkness.
I tell you lies of your own design. I don't think darkness tells anyone lies. Well,
Except
then
for
again,
what
you
you
could
imagine in your head.
Fair enough. That has value.
If you look, I cannot be found. If you see me, you see nothing else. I tell you lies of your own design. Jealousy, maybe?
Or pride.
No, that's true. If you look for pride, you won't find it. You sort of have to have it.
So we're of either pride or darkness. I'm gonna think. Yeah,
Just
either
bear
pride.
in mind that a lot of you are going to have to choose one answer.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
This is a nail biter.
This isn't each of you must answer a riddle, and those who succeed may move on. The rest of you are trapped here forever.
Oh god, that means Morgan will
Quick,
just sit
split
here.
up into groups.
Fucking Greg will just sit there quietly looking stupid.
Do we have to choose an answer for this before we get to hear the other riddles?
Yeah.
I
how
don't
this
think it's
works.
my left boot, no.
Or facts, Greg.
If you look, I cannot be found. If you see me, you see nothing else.
I still think it's pride, personally.
Darkness.
We have to pick one. I'd rather not go through anything till we have an answer we all agree on. So.
Well, we all agree it's most likely not darkness, yes?
No.
No, I do not agree. In character, Drake thinks it's darkness, but with a 9 charisma, I'm simply not going to say anything else.
You do not
can
need to
find
RP the contribution of your suggestion.
Otherwise, Varg and Drake.
If this
Otherwise,
was-
Greg and Varg would just sit there and stare.
If this was something,
Whoa, that was like...
if this was something you could pass with a stat on your character sheet, we would have just done that and it'd be done for. This is a riddle for you guys.
Of course, the barbarian thinks rage.
Oh, yes.
Those are all good answers. Is the problem.
Josh, if you come up with something good, feel free to have Greg have a moment of sudden clarity.
Well, it's Aaliyah who speaks, so it's up to her in the end, but my vote is for pride.
I'd rather not say anything until we have a unanimous answer.
Then you will never say anything ever for any of the riddles. Unless unless it's easy.
Yep, that's pretty much true.
Simply because
Ah.
he believes one thing, I believe one thing, and you believe another thing. You're the one who speaks, you choose. Yes, the pressure is on you. You want Varg to say it? Because that's not going to go well.
And yeah, I mean, if I understand Tiakshi right, like this is almost a riddle for out of character, right?
Pretty much.
That's the medium by which it's being delivered and should be responded.
Yeah. So I mean.
I mean,
yeah,
Varg
it's
would
tough.
Varg's wise enough to say pride, so there you go.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and go with pride. I'm good with
The
that.
television remote. No.
I'm good with a group decision, really. But even in character, out of character, man, they very rarely are everybody going to agree on something.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Alright, that's 2 votes for pride.
That's 2 for pride. We'll go with it then.
Yeah.
I mean, I've experienced pride before. I'll tell you, that's the lies of your own design part. That's the one that makes me think of pride. Thing.
Pride.
The dragon scoffs. Clearly, none of you are dreamers.
Ah, damn it. Wait, can't find a dream. I could find a fucking dream. Oh, whatever. Fair enough. Didn't think of that.
I bring dreams to life. Have you never heard of Richard Simmons?
You dream at night, so darkness was the
Isn't spellcasting just dreaming, but making it real? Greg chooses. I'm all for
Give
paper.
me your next brittle dragon. We gotta get these next two right or we're screwed.
The second riddle. When you hear me, I am useless, called upon by the helpless, impotent to defend. When given, I often offend. What am I?
I want to say an opinion. But it doesn't really make sense in context. So.
Yeah, advice does. When you hear me, I'm useless. I'm called upon by the helpless. I'm impotent to defend, and when given, I often offend. That sounds like advice to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go with that. Even if we get it wrong, I'll wrestle a dragon.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, pretty much. Advice.
And it is well followed.
Woohoo,
Third
victory!
riddle.
No, shut up. We got one more.
We got one more, correct.
I know counting's hard, but I can get to 2. Varg count worse, and Varg know what 2 is.
Well, Varg can count 1, 2, 3, many, so he's doing better than Greg.
Where do you find rivers with no water, forests with no trees, and cities with no houses?
Oh, I used to know this one.
I'm out of here.
You just leave. What is even is a ball?
Shut up, Greg. He doesn't answer for us.
He doesn't answer for himself.
Rivers with no water, forests with no trees, cities with no houses. I don't know.
We know you don't know. We don't know either. We're thinking.
On a map.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's a map.
Ah, a map. Okay, we'll let Greg have this one.
Yeah. The rest of us are like deeply thinking of it, and he's just like, map.
Is that your final answer? No.
For $1 million, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Then you should be able to find the right directions.
Yes.
He waves a massive claw across the air, and the circle, the
Yes,
circle
Greg,
before
we
you
won.
begins to glow very softly. You may pass forward, but be forewarned. There are vastly powerful forces in the chamber beyond. Make sure you use them wisely.
Cool.
Great dragon. Varg speaks up. He yanks Aaliyah back before she can activate it or whatever the hell she's planning to do.
No, I've already gone. Freedom of movement. Bye.
Drag, you motherfucker, no! Whatever, we have. If she's going in, but he was going to ask if he could lend any assistance, but whatever.
This is the assistance he's lending. I'm not going to push him.
Yeah, fair enough. Big dragon, very scary, don't offend.
Yes, while we're at it, why don't we go back to Shellin and tell her how useless those jackets she gave us are?
I'm planning to. I'm perfectly willing to finger a god, because I got a god on my side to finger her back, so...
You might want to reword that.
Never.
Finger a god. When Benjabanger sees us next, we're going to pull the biggest boner he's ever seen.
I think the kid liked it.
Boner.
Let me know when everyone's loaded.
No, the best weapon is a gun named the Big Boner.
And I've logged the wrong color on this map as well.
Okay, who here thinks the final boss is a giant ooze? Any
That
votes?
wouldn't be so bad
For who? Which
for
one?
an alchemist, should you have one in your party.
Oh god, the world has become purple. An eternity of purple. Nothing but purple as far as the eye can see. Oh god.
An ocean of purple.
We're drowning in a color. It's a
Plane
plane
of
of
acid
purple.
and plane of purple.
There is no room, only purple.
Hey, the prismatic plane has to be existing in some sense. Oh, hello.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is fun.
Oh dear. What in the name of Jesus?
This looks sexy.
This looks like doom lasers.
When the light from the teleport fades, the normal dampened echoes of the temple are replaced with a crackling roar and bright lights. Ripples of light illuminate the walls and domed ceiling of this chamber, nearly 100 feet above. The column of crystal glass that held in that water, a constant in the lower levels, here emerges from the ceiling and tightens to a point only a few inches wide, and then expands back to the column below that. The point where it pinches is about 15 feet off the floor. The water flows so fast through that narrow gap that bubbles from above are compacted into nothingness, leaving a pure and foamless stream below. Two huge beams of rippling blue energy pour out of black steaming portals floating high in the air and intersect at the narrowest point in the water. And from the other side, 5 jets of pure billowing flame burst across the air, washing over a number of 8-foot spherical stones set in huge red-hot metal sconces. One stone, however, it steams and glows, but the sconce holding it is cold and no flame washes across it. There is another teleportation circle just to the north of you there. There's no signs of where it might lead.
Well, the stupid thing to do would just be to relight the brazier and have whatever happen, which I imagine is the countdown to total annihilation of this building. Greg has a point. That's a great argument.
It lights.
Well, who here likes fire a lot? And is totally willing to ignore the rest of the group to set something on fire.
Somehow, I doubt that he would tailor-make a puzzle for that.
Me too, but you know.
Let's energy ray fire the brazier. No. Let's think about this for a minute. So
Where you
there's
going,
the-
Greg? Get back here. Grab. Haul.
Gonna step just outside the circle then.
And stay vaguely near the circle.
I think I know what Aaliyah's reaction to this is.
I know Aisling would roll acknowledges at it.
I have no
Well,
idea what
Aisling
you
will
are
try and
looking
answer
at.
that. What can Aisling roll against this to try and answer that question? No one's Arcana?
You guys can wander about and ask questions about what you're looking at. Until you know what you're looking at, you don't know what knowledge and studies to make of
Get
this
back
place.
here, Greg. What are you doing?
Rick can wander about wherever he likes, so long as he doesn't get in the flame or those beams of energy. He should be reasonably safe.
Yeah, no touchy the bright things.
Oh, and yeah, don't touch anything that looks flaming hot. That might hurt.
A lot, yeah.
I'm gonna go examine the cold thing.
I guess Aisling will join her. They're 2 intelligent beings, and Vargel.
Keep Emma with me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make use of her perception check.
Aisling will. Oh. Vargel guard Niblin.
Yeah, that stone is still glowing hot and covered in cracks that heat wafts out of. But the sconce holding it is cold, corroded, and covered in traces of mold.
Knowledge nature? What kind of mold?
That's actually a good one. I think Emma has knowledge nature too. Yeah,
Yep,
she
I
does.
have knowledge nature. That's
There's a 42
29.
at it.
Okay, she's going to roll an assist. Whoop.
That's a very
Add
bad assist.
19 to that.
That's better.
Like most of the life of the plane of acid, you're not familiar with this particular kind of slimy moss. It's just mold to your eyes. You could taste it if you want.
How about no? Okay, is there any kind of magic going on in this particular?
Well, I'd say the problem is that the brazier is damaged. Anybody have a way to repair it?
She can roll knowledge engineering or knowledge engineering. Will do it.
Well, I was thinking if there's a spell to remove the mold and we can cast a mending on it.
Varg raises his hand. I have trick. Back away.
I am actually going to roll a knowledge engineering on it though, just to see what that gleans me.
He's
And I
gonna
rolled
wait.
a natural 1.
But get some distance because Varg's about to unload on this thing with a very specific spell I got specifically for this kind of crap.
Can I get that dice roller, Brad?
Sure. I need to get ownership of your token so I can drop it to you.
Give me just a second, I'll transfer it over.
Just getting the link ready.
Emma and Aaliyah each have one. So. It's super duper cool.
This'll do. Alright, here it comes.
There's great stuff.
I believe there is a psionic version of mending, so I need to look that up.
He's going to turn that mold into less than dust.
Let's hope it's not epic.
Just a moment, I just noticed.
Artifact level mold.
Well, this'll do it because it's designed to destroy fungi and oozes. So fuck that shit.
Let's see.
There we go.
Psion mold.
I put the link.
James, I've just put a number of macros onto your token.
Yep,
I'll have
excellent. Thank you.
So Varg is sunbeaming the mold out of existence and maybe reigniting the brazier in the same moment.
That's a perception on the one that's actually working over here.
Alright, give me just a second. For the
And
duration
I'm
of
not going to
this-
stop beaming this thing because I get a lot of beams.
Yeah. Round the level to all beams. It's a
One beam per 3 caster
fine
levels, 6
number
beams.
and-
So I can 6 beam this thing. Just
Each creature in the beam doing 4d6 damage.
unless fungi.
Yeah.
Mold, fungi, oozes, slimes. Yep. As a druid, fuck ooze.
Alrighty. You hurl a beam of light from your hand, and bake away a large amount of the mold on this side of the brazier. It turns brown and begins flaking off.
Move and do it again. And I'm just going to keep doing this until it's, completely cleared. I got freaking 6 of these beams.
Right? Berg runs around it for half a minute and repeatedly blasts it from all sides, possibly cackling in glee,
Yeah, he would.
and burns away all the mold, revealing the very rusty armature underneath. But it is now free of mold.
Okay.
There
Does
you go.
anybody have mending?
I'm pretty sure Aishman is it. Pretty sure. Do not know.
No,
Great.
you're not.
Studying that clean one over there, anyone who studies the clean ones, it's a very heavy frame of metal of unknown type that stands on six great legs to a huge ring, and the ring holds a giant black stone sphere in the middle of it. The sphere is about 8 feet in diameter, and the metal around it seems to hold it up not by supporting it, but simply through tension, holding it closed.
All right, and then I want to do this.
There doesn't seem to be a psionic version of the greater mending spell.
And then that is, I want to look at the difference between that and the broken one. Or, pretty much just any one that works and the broken one to see if there's any difference. And that's engineering.
Yep. The broken one has contracted a good deal from the great stone in the middle. There's gaps and holes, especially where it's rusted away around it. And the stone, while all the other stones are glowing red hot, they seem perfectly smooth. This one is covered in cracks.
Yeah, that's why we need a mending spell.
And yes, Greg taps the brazier with his hammer. What is your hammer made of?
The hammer is adamantine. Is that correct?
Adamantine. Alrighty. You tap, and it makes your hammer hum with a pleasant ringing sound for a moment.
So unless you want me to demolish this thing, I got no way of doing it. I designed myself for breaking buildings, not making buildings this time around. Because, I thought there'd be an evil citadel for me to crush, but no. No evil citadel for me. No, Rick, do not smash. We need it.
Drake, remembering Allie is engineering, I'm going to discuss options with her.
Sure.
Other than mending. See if we can find something else other than a mending.
Mending would be the best, but that would be expensive for me, and I don't know how many hit points this thing has. So.
Yeah.
You could use the luck blade.
Ooh, that's a good. That's a smart play. The luck blade can duplicate.
It'd be expensive as all hell. Blowing a wish to fix it, but
Like he said, though, we don't know if there's a wish on it, right?
Well, we don't know, but it's.
We try it, and if a wish goes off, we're good.
Okay.
Well, we don't really. Do we have any other options at all?
I'm thinking Jublix broke that thing since it's all covered in ooze, crap, and broken. So.
Probably. Yep, I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Arg takes his stance, draws forth the luck blade, and wishes it to return to the same pristine condition as its twins. Sort of just wiggling the luck blade at it.
Alright, please phrase it exactly as you want it.
I think I just did. I wish for this
Well,
brazier
you
before
used
me.
the verb tense. Give me the actual spoken words.
I wish for this brazier before me to return to the pristine condition in which it was fashioned as its twins. Or triplets, or whatever the hell. What is this one? 6 duplets. I wish for it to return to its pristine
Wish
condition.
it to be in the same condition as the other ones.
Alright, sure that. I wish for it to be in the same condition as its... Oh, something is banging. What is banging?
Thank you, luck blade.
The brazier shudders and distorts and twists, and the inner ring of it tightens, and the whole structure turns to a perfectly new look. The stone inside it, however, is still cracked.
Okay, that's problem 1 solved.
And the brazier is still cold.
Yeah, we'll fix that. That's easy to fix. In theory.
Alia, you wanted to detect magic?
Don't do that.
No, but I will.
Well, someone mentioned it a minute ago. I don't know. Correct. You back and burp a giant fireball onto the thing. fire bursts and dissipates, and the structure seems no warmer for the effort.
Let's fix it first, then try lighting it. Yes, Greg, you tried. Pat's on that.
There doesn't seem to be a psionic version of make whole, otherwise I'd do a thing for it.
Anyone who does look around the room looking for magical signatures will find that these two portals that the blue energy comes flying out of are heavily magical. You've no idea what kind of source those are coming from, but for all you know, this might be pure divine energy flowing out of those. And there are no other magical signatures anywhere in this room.
Fogg suddenly stamps a foot, snaps his fingers, turns to Niblin and goes, "Liar of building."
What about it, boss?
Points at the broken stone. Fix it.
For the record, you called that item useless.
Well, I'll put my foot in my mouth if you want me to.
Go take a yoga class and get back to me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The forms are struck. It negates attacks made against inanimate construction.
Pretty sure the thing can
once
fix.
per day. It is also useful with respect to buildings. It can be strummed to produce cords that magically construct buildings, mines, tunnels, ditches, etc. 30 minutes is equal to the work of 100 humans laboring for 3 days.
Rock out, Niblin, rock out.
Each hour after the first, they must make a perform string instruments check. If they fail, they must stop and cannot play the lyre again this way until a week has passed.
It's got a plus 14 to it.
Emlyn looks at the sphere. I'll give it a try, but I mean,
Does anyone ever?
this can only do what someone with hammer and pick and shovel could do on their own, just really fast. What do you want?
We gotta seal the crack. I don't have any other ideas. I don't have, unless you guys want to wait a day. I could do it, but
I could use bend reality to create some epoxy, but
I don't know if that'd help anyone. Niblin, that lyre has done nothing for us. I'd like you to at least try. And if you don't want to do it, Aaliyah's decent with a stringed instrument.
for what now?
Or using the lyre building, do you perform string instruments?
I don't think I have that ability anymore.
Right, it's up to Niblin then. Play us a drum. Play us a freaking bass solo. I don't know. It's a harp.
It's a lyre.
It's a really little harp.
Oh.
Yeah, I only have perform sing now.
I'll give it a shot, boss, but I need to know what to do with what 100 men would be doing.
100 men.
That.
Well, does it give you supplies?
No.
Yeah, does the lyre building give you supplies?
Otherwise, how do you build anything? Does it just kind of dirt, nearby structure?
Stand me in the middle of a forest, and I can chop, saw, cut, arrange, and make you a palace in a few hours. But we don't even have some metal bands that we could tighten around that thing.
Well, yeah, the problem is that the stone's still held in place. The problem is just that it's all cracked and broken, right?
Seems to be.
Oh,
Okay.
you haven't lost any stone. You could just seal it with itself.
Just 1 second. Psionic powers. I think there's a psionic power that lets me make objects that can be used as tools, so I can like make cement or something.
Yeah, try that. Try and copy whatever that stone is, if you can figure out what it is.
Just let me see if that exists. psionic power list.
If we need to, yeah, we can take the rock from the floor, but I'd rather not risk that. Last time we tried to even, like, whack... I had a bunch of earth elementals punch it and even freaking twitch.
From Bard's experimentation, this place does not seem to be made of actual stone. But Greg probably does not know that, because Bard attempted to swim through stone and ran into a wall. His elementals tried to swim through stone and ran into a wall. And if anyone knows what rock is, it's probably an earth elemental.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be here anymore.
You have anything that can conjure, like, stuff? Like, bend reality, make me more of that stone. Plunk.
Just let me check the discipline list.
Does Drake have a potion that can, like, create more stone? Like, fill up the crack with his potion that imitates the stone around it? I don't know. I'm basically out of spells here because I designed
one
myself.
cloth or wood object.
I don't think we're supposed to replace it with wood. Drake, you got anything? Can you, like, pour a potion into the hole and have it seal up behind it? That sounds like a very alchemical thing.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
looking.
wait. Ectoplasmic Creation Major is a level 5. Is a level 5 Scion Wilder spell, so I can duplicate that with my with Bend Reality. It functions like ectoplasmic creation, except that you can also create an object of mineral nature. The duration of the created item varies with its relative hardness and rarity.
That sounds exactly like the major creation spell.
Yeah.
In which case, let's use that, but let's first figure out what kind of stone this is.
But yeah, if I do make that, it only lasts an hour per level, which is 23 hours, admittedly. But we need
Can you
to
make
find
it
a way
permanent
to
somehow? Use permanency to that degree?
No.
I'm pretty sure the psionic version of permanency. There is a psionic version of permanency, but I think it's above the level I can bend reality for.
Yeah, all of the spells that can be affected by permanency say so on their spell page.
Well, I'm going to have Aishlin check out what kind of stone it is, so what check is that?
So I could.
Is it just rock? Is it granite?
No geography is the correct check for that.
Well, she knows everything, so let me just...
If she knows what kind of stone it is, I can make another one that will last for a day.
It's a 37.
And that's the big spherical stone? Or the floor and
That's the one that's broken, the cracked one.
Okay, yeah, the big spherical stone. In the stones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The part we need to fix.
She tries to examine it. She can't test its hardness or its harmonic very easily. Rick, could someone lightly tap this thing so I can hear it?
Hey, Sappy, tap tap.
I don't think a leather quirk will give me the harmonic I need.
Lightly, Rick, lightly. We just fix this thing.
Yeah, just tap it. Just a little tap. Just a little tappy tap.
Not the brazier, the stone in it.
Well, in character, he probably would have tapped the brazier anyway.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. Oh, that's loud.
Yeah, sorry.
No worry.
Jesus.
Greg, could I get you to make a will save, please?
Yeah.
I have to go in 3 minutes.
Roger that. That's just long enough to reveal the consequence of this. You, for the purposes of narration, happen to still have your detect magic up at the moment. Greg's weapon just gained another enchantment. And Greg, you don't feel merely angry, you also feel violent.
We would like to know what enchantment this was before Varg has to go over there and pin him down.
Yeah. Make an attack roll against Alia, please.
At least it's against me. Could be worse.
Yeah, you're not going to hit her with it. Yeah.
Watch him crit. Nope.
Not even with the bonus he's getting. He swings his hammer at Alia, who manages to duck at the last second and scream, "What the hell?" And then the anger passes, and Greg finds himself standing there. What did I just do?
Bad.
And that enchantment fades off of his weapon.
Did Aishlin manage to catch what it was?
Aishlin is convinced that this stone is simple obsidian, but clearly there's something very different because it's emanating heat with no obvious source, and that just happened.
Varg waves Drake off and just gets close. If Greg gets violent again, he'll just pin him down. That's one thing Varg can do is pinch it now. And, well, I don't have any thoughts. This is, okay, it's apparently obsidian, so there's that. Just want to blow another wish on it or wait a day for us to restore our powers. I got nothing.
I swear, Alia sometimes seems so broken that her flat-footed AC is probably higher than her normal.
Nah, my flat-footed AC is 39, so...
Well, I guess that could have hit. Yeah, I guess technically that would have, if she doesn't have any ability to see that coming.
Her helmet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's telepathically connected to me. Rar, I'm going to attack you sort of flares up. Besides the fact that I have a psychic weapon.
Yeah, she has a lot of ways to tell that
I don't think she can
something
be
bad
caught
just
flat-footed.
happened.
Well, she could be caught flat-footed if she wasn't psychically linked to the guy who just had a thing.
Yeah.
Could you repeat that, please?
I think she could be caught flat-footed, but not by the guy she's psychically linked to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
You kind of hear that coming.
Yes.
I should probably duck now.
Yes. Okay, so, yes, Alia manages to duck it at the last moment, having heard that coming. And Greg, you feel your normal self again.
Okay. We'll have
And
to
we will
this
figure
out.
out, yes, we will
Next
figure
week,
out
yeah.
what just happened when we convene next week.
Well, we got
No,
halfway
wait, not
finished
next week.
with this.
The week after. Next week is,
Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Right. Thank you.
So, I will see you all on, where's my calendar? The 20th.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Probably gonna end up having to have our characters take a break and rest up and whatever to make this work.
Yeah.
Alright, totals.
Good night.
Okay.
And then, yeah, sorry about that. I'll have the rest of that stuff in a detailed message to you, all the level up.